Good morning. Good morning. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass.
I am starting to look a little like Santa.
A little bit.
As the gray expands in my beard.
Oh, yeah.
I think I would love to be one of his assistants at some point.
So Santa is...
You'd be a good Santa.
I think it would be good. It'd be fun.
Santa is a bear, then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A hot bear.
Let's not explore that.
I think there's a guy out there.
I'd rather not discuss this.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
My work here is done. So quickly. There's Pat Godwin. Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hi, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. Got
Here we go.
huge survey today on the difficulties of gift giving and gift buying and Christmas in general, holidays in particular. We'll be getting to.
I got 2 words for you. Gift card. Gift card.
No.
No.
Why not?
Well, first of all, it's a scam.
What do you mean?
Gift card.
Well, they used to be a bigger scam than it is.
Yeah, it's not as big a scam as it was
Yeah.
back when you bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago, I went to a major mall and bought a whole bunch of their gift cards, and I found out they all expired after a particular period of time. And wait a minute, you get to keep all the money?
They've got car payments too, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
But charging 3 or 4 times for the same money seems a little bit unfair, but
yeah, there's no thought to that, though. I mean, don't you think you really want a gift card?
Sometimes, yeah. They're great. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And I'm glad to hear you say that, Ace.
If you like McDonald's, I'll give you McDonald's gift card. And you, hey, love it.
You know you'll use it. Appreciative, yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to find out about more thoughtful gifts coming up today on the show. We'll get to that at some point.
that's interesting. A thoughtful gift itinerary coming from you.
Oh, I guess
Give us your face on something every year.
But that
Nothing
you,
any of us want.
all I ever get from you for Christmas is an apology. It's not here yet, and we'll get to it
That hasn't
next
happened
year.
in years. Every time you got
What did
something.
we get last year? A scarf and wrapping paper? You got ties? Is that what we got?
Yeah, ties his face on.
Yes, and
I
you
found
all
the
got.
wrapping paper
I'll tell you what I got from
yesterday.
Tom. I get to drive my car. I get to have a house to live in.
Well, there's all that,
there's
yeah.
that.
You also got
Tack your
delicious pot pies,
Yeah.
Don't forget the
very high-end pot pies.
True, they are.
A high-end pot
He
pie.
provides us sustenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homemade pot pies, I might add.
High-end homemade.
Yeah, well, you don't have to eat yours. I'll take it. They're delicious. We'll get to this whole. We have a whole survey about gift giving and who the hardest people to get gifts for would be.
Oh, boy. Well, you're the hardest gift to buy for, too.
That's
But you
true.
never open your present.
I'll open them eventually.
No, you don't.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you what.
you know.
This year he's going to open mine almost immediately and use it almost immediately.
Really?
I'll tell you that right now.
What'd you get him? Coffee stir sticks?
Don't ruin
Sugar
the
packs? You got him sugar packs?
packets?
Oh,
Equal.
if they made monogrammable coffee
Oh,
stir
I'm sure
sticks,
they do.
they have to be wood though.
Right.
I don't want the plastic ones.
I know.
Let me tell
Well,
you
you can
this.
monogram wood.
You go right now into Tom's office before he can get to it and move it. There are like, no less, they're over under 7 Christmas packages in his office, unopened.
Isn't there one from your mom you never opened?
I'll take that as a yes.
That was a well-timed cough.
It's kind of a Forrest Gump thing.
What do you mean?
Or a cast.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's not Forrest Gump. Sorry, Castaways thing where, he has the FedEx package and doesn't open it. And of course, the punchline would have been it was a radio. It was a satellite communication device. He could have gotten off that island. There might be something from my mom. I don't know.
It's kind of cool.
Probably a shirt.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't you want to wear it in honor of her?
Maybe.
Or do you like the thought of it being there? and
Yeah, I like it
kind of
there.
like the thought of it
Forever, it's
being there, like, oh, she just gave it to me this year,
Yeah,
even though
kind of
she's
sweet.
not here.
Yeah.
That's a Hallmark movie right there. The unopened gift.
I'm already crying. I don't.
Why did they do that? Why they were just opening themselves up for criticism when they didn't,
With what?
Well, on Castaway, when he didn't open the package, he just gave it to her. We never found out what was in the package.
I thought it was brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, that's a great move.
All right. You just put it there yourself, huh? I suppose you like the Quentin Tarantino and Pulp Fiction when you don't see what's in the briefcase.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
And they never tell you what it is.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
I want to know.
Well,
I want to know, too.
It's radioactive, whatever it is.
Makes their face glow orange. I know that.
When they open that thing up,
Yeah.
it's radioactive. But yeah, coming up, we have a massive survey about gift giving and who's hard to
what I
give for.
got you.
What now?
So I'm trying to remember what I got you.
You don't
You
remember?
won't like it, I'm sure.
You won't like it.
Well, I haven't gotten
Damn
anything
it.
yet, so
You haven't gotten us anything?
not yet.
Done.
Yeah, we're good, man. You don't have to get us anything.
No, I mean it's
It's a week from tomorrow.
yeah, it's in process. There have been issues.
A week from tomorrow? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do our gift exchange. Yeah, this may be the year they are late. There's a
I'll take an
technical issue that I can't discuss right now.
Oh,
Is my piano late?
It's not a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Last
Our
day.
last show.
Our last day. I thought you meant Christmas. I'm like, wait a
Oh,
minute.
Jesus Christ.
That's the association one should have.
I'm going to do the rest of the show in the car. Just call me there.
Oh, God.
Now, I've been, there was a news story about the so-called earworm,
Sure.
where you get a song in your head and
Yep.
you have it there all day. Yeah. Do you have any Christmas earworms that you get?
yeah.
Why, do you have one? Is that why you're bringing it up?
Yeah, but it's not a song.
Oh, what is it? Like Merry Christmas?
No, it's that Randy Lubis.
Look.
That's already been twice we've
Look,
heard it.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. If you play this again for the third day in a row, I'm leaving.
Why
I'm
do you
not,
want to
I'm
piss
not
him off
even
so bad?
joking. I'm not even joking.
You know what he'll do after you leave? He'll go, well, I don't understand why chicks.
Boy, where'd we
Not
lose
only
Chick?
that.
How'd we lose Chick?
Not only that, but I'm not the only one who's had enough of that bit.
I think it's a Christmas classic.
Well, we've heard it, okay? That's
Well, you've
enough.
heard it, but someone listening right now hasn't heard it.
They listened yesterday.
No,
heard
but not. See, people all say how radio works.
Kinds of radio.
The average person listens to our show the exact same
Shut
time every
up.
day for 17 minutes. I happen to know the numbers.
Of course you
It's a
do.
different world. They listen more now, don't they?
I can make a number two. They listen 19 minutes. There, see, prove me wrong.
Well,
I heard 21.
God, you stack of.
Well, I mean, you can throw numbers out there that have no meaning.
That's exactly what you do. I learned it from you.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's some out there. Maybe we should do one of those polls.
How about this? Why don't you
Jason, can you set up a poll?
Why
Is
don't
that
you play
possible
it-
today? I know we're short-staffed, but
play it once an hour all morning?
How about
That'd be
this?
great.
I had one. I had an earworm, but that we have not heard yet. I don't think.
Here we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's what.
Diddley Squad. I haven't heard yet.
Yeah, that's
that's a good one.
That is a good one.
And
from Haywood.
Yeah, and I was singing that a little bit.
Okay,
yesterday.
good. And the other one,
doesn't wanna
I'll
make
tell
me
you what.
stab my face in the eye.
I'll trade you a diddly squat, and I want to hear.
I bet I know what this is.
No. Well, I have a request for Dear Santa from Sean
the other
Moore.
one?
That's good. That's great.
The other one we haven't
I
heard.
tell you what, that's okay. Go ahead.
We haven't heard in
Anything but-
years is the Arthur one.
Arthur.
Yeah, where it's Christmas and I don't know where I am.
Oh, yeah, we haven't heard
At
that.
the office Christmas party.
Yeah, okay, there we heard it.
The Dudley Moore Arthur.
Dudley Moron.
Dudley Moore Arthur.
We haven't heard that in ages.
Well,
Might be a reason for that because
certain things
It's a
expire.
It's a 40-year. Isn't it a 40-year-old
At
movie?
least.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, here, we'll play one of them right now, just to get it out of the way.
All right.
This is comedian Sean Morey, and a delightful short song about that letter you write to Santa.
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa, this is Billy from Dallas. I would like a big wheel with the air conditioning package, power steering, CD player, and also a Sony PlayStation.
Banjo. Yes, sir.
Dear Santa, this is Raul from Venezuela. I want a stick to burn for heat.
Is it cold in Venezuela?
Dear Santa, this is Jessica from Aspen. I like a Barbie dream house with the electric sports car, lots of outfits and matching outfits for me too, please. Dear Santa, this is Lupe from Paraguay. I want some rain so I can stop drinking my own urine. Dear Santa, this is Jimmy from Greenwich. I want an electric train set with the whole village and the mountains and the tunnels and a robot to clean my room. Dear Santa, this This is Chang from Laos. I want an electric scooter, a surfboard, rollerblades, and a CD-ROM player. Just kidding. I want a stick. And some off. Dear Santa, we are the children of the world. We want Sean Moore to be struck dead, please. See what you can do, even if it means I don't get that stick.
Sean Morey, once again, ladies and gentlemen. Not to nitpick, but the average daily temperature in Caracas, Venezuela, rarely falls below 75.
He did not run that by you, did he?
No, I would have pointed that out. In December in Venezuela, it's not really all that cold. Of course, Venezuela, the birthplace of the great Vic Davalillo.
Rocky Colavito?
Which gets us to sad sporting news. The great Rocky Colavito is gone.
Passed away.
One of my
was really a surprise.
Boyhood idols.
91 years old.
Oh,
good life.
It was a surprise right there at the end.
Was he a Cleveland Indian?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
For many of his years.
Some say the most popular Cleveland Indian was him and Bob, most wonderful fella.
Yeah. Coming up, we have some more Christmassy requests. That one, by the way, thanks for that request that came to us from Martha, who enjoys, from Northwest Louisiana.
I'd like to see that email.
All right.
It's right here.
All right, and have it notarized.
Down, Louisiana.
It looks like you scribbled down something.
I wrote some insignificant things about Dave Dyer's appearances.
Okay. Let's forget that.
I don't know if they're insignificant.
Tonight in Lansing, Michigan, at the Robin Theater, right? And then the 14th in Ludington, Michigan, at Timbers. I wrote him on this letter.
Who cares about that?
No, apparently not. We're talking about the difficulties of gift giving, and I can make this really easy. Okay, you're out there driving right now, and you got to, what am I going to do? Am I going to go to the mall this weekend?
Let me tell you something. Is there any better feeling than having to buy something at the gift-giving season and then getting it over with? Is there any better feeling?
That's what I'm going to do for you right now.
That's right.
You go to IHateStevenSinger.com.
Boom.
Diamond stud earrings. You can start with the Anita Diamond Stud Earring Package. $298. Boom, out the door. And you don't even have to go to the door because Steven will send them to you. In fact, if you get those orders in before 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today, they're out the door today. Steven Singer, famous for his fast, reliable shipping, famous for his 100-day no-hassle money-back guarantee, famous for being able to trade up. You want to get a bigger pair next year? Boom, you get the full value of these next year. That's how it works. Whenever you want to do it, find out what I'm talking about. IHateStevenSinger.com. It's not just earrings, ladies and gentlemen. There are bracelets. What's the plural of necklaces? Necklace eye? There are things you can put around your neck with stuff on them that are beautiful. And as Josh once said, Steven Singer stands in front of his jewelry. Wait a minute. No, he stands behind his jewelry.
Right.
That's right, because if he was in front of it, you couldn't see it. Right. It's IHateStevenSinger.com. And you can also, of course, win that gift certificate if you enter our contest for the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, sponsored by Steven Singer Jewelers. Week 15 starts tonight. Get your picks in today at bobandtom.com/contest. You can be like Ken Brzezinski. We're going to talk to him today and find out how to pronounce his name.
He's Polish, so we'll talk slow.
From Alpine, New York.
Oh.
God, I hope he's a karate expert and drives over. Steven Singer Jewelers, he's a good guy. Got that famous money-back guarantee. Get all the details. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, exciting things from yesterday's show. And
Bill Belichick got a job.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yes, sir.
He got the bag.
Is he babysitting?
Here we go. See? What did I tell you?
How young is she?
Come on.
Real funny.
Yeah, you think he's got a tight end on the squad?
72-25.
She's got a tight end that won't quit.
You guys.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
We're ready for some romance. You guys hit it when you're ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho, 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 ho. It's Christmas, let's have sex. It's snowing, let's have sex. Santa's coming, let's have sex. Ooh, let's have sex.
Here comes backdoor Andy.
Come over here, baby. I got something for you.
Oh, yeah, Santa.
The Duke Tomato Trio, Christy Lee.
Very nice.
Guest vocalist. And some nice flute work.
Thank you.
Jay Young on the flute.
On the
That
skin
was-
flute?
That was nice. Thank you very much.
And Alan on the bells again.
And a sober Neil Broker on clarinet.
Oh, that was great, Neil. That was great.
Neil, what did he do?
On the licorice stick.
Neil was not the one, but it's an ongoing band joke. Jay hired a guy to fill in at one point. And
it wasn't a good thing.
He came to the show, and I ran him into him in the parking lot. And I thought, what is this, a drunk son of a bitch? Who's he? And then,
Sorry I asked.
Wait a second. Hey, there was a musician with an alcohol problem?
You knew.
besides me.
Well, thank you, Duke. That was very fun.
Well, you were very great.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin over there with his guitar.
Hey, chick.
There's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby and that joke of the day. And I'll have some Raiders information for you that you might already know. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Bet the word playoffs isn't in there.
They're making some changes.
Get rid of Garner.
Well, the larger point here is we're going to do a couple of Christmassy requests. And Josh, I think you wanted to hear this one. And I'll remind everybody that Haywood Banks in person this weekend in Lowell, Michigan.
Oh.
At the Old Theater in Lowell. Michigan tonight and, wait a minute, what is today? No, I'm sorry, Friday and Saturday with Mr. Banks. And here he is with the man and the guitar.
Oh, I just got a message from old St. Nick way up in Christmas land. And he says the toys for good girls and boys are being made as planned. There's a truck for little Billy and a dolly for Molly, dear. But you ain't getting diddly squat because you're really screwed up this year. Oh, the winter fields are white with snow and the lights are shining bright. And the wee little heads tucked up in beds dream of sugar plums this night. You may dream of big red apples and candy canes so near, but you ain't getting diddly squat because you're really screwed up this year. When your mother asked you to wash the dishes, why you said no, no, no. And you would not pick up your socks, so it's que sera, dog face, ho, ho, ho. Well, you know that Santa's watching you and he keeps a great big list. But when I tell him the things you do, he really will be angry. So when you try to sit upon his knee, he'll knock you on your ear. 'Cause you ain't getting diddly squat, 'cause you're really screwed up this year. No, you ain't getting diddly squat. Cause you're really screwed up, oh, you're really screwed up, oh, you're really screwed up this year.
The genius of Haywood Banks. That's a classic. Very first time we heard that one with Haywood. Once again, Haywood tonight. Friday and Saturday night, Lowell, Michigan, at the Old Theater.
Que sera, horseface. Ho, dog face, horse face.
He sometimes sings Horseface.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's such a good song. And we are going to push forward now. Coming up later in the show, it'll be Ken Jakavich. He's going to be taking on Chick McGee in the Shoe-In of the Week because he was our winner in week 14 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks.
Look at how he's spelling Jakavich, man.
Yeah.
That's
D-Z-I-K-I-E-W-I-C-Z.
certainly a lot of letters.
Yeah.
Looks like Dickowitz or Dizgowitz. Dizkiowitz.
Dizkiowitz.
But it's Jakavich, apparently.
All right.
That's what I've been told.
Ordering food must be an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably says,
Ken
Smith. Thank you, Christy.
A table for Smith.
Did you, when you're now, because they're asking you that everywhere now.
You ever use the word pot?
No.
What?
Pot party?
No.
Pot party?
Oh.
No, you never? Okay. So much for fun.
No, you'll be at a coffee place, and what's the name of the company? Tom. What? Tom. T-O-M. It's become...
I bet you do it like that, don't you?
Make up a long fake name.
You get right down in their face.
Could we have a name for your cappuccino? Yeah, it's Dizgowitz.
Yeah, there you go.
I had an ex-girlfriend. Everywhere she went, she would say Poil. She would go Poil.
Poil.
She'd go Poil, and she'd go P-E-A-R-L. Poil.
Oh, boy.
She just insisted.
Oh, my God.
They were always baffled.
Right, yeah.
I'm howling, of course. Sure.
Why? Because it's really not effective.
Oh, yeah, it's just nonsense.
Just pissing them off. Yeah, look, buddy.
Poil.
I got other tables, pal. Okay. Coming up today also, it'll be, I mentioned the Shoe-In of the Week. We're going to talk with Jeff Foxworthy. We were supposed to talk to him the day we switched it up, so we'll talk with Jeff Foxworthy coming up later today. Comedian Al Jackson as well. But right now, time to review many of the things we learned yesterday on the show. It was very exciting.
The record show. Time now for things we learned yesterday.
What do we learn?
Oh, we learned
Soon we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program.
Ace is an authority on bad television.
Hanging.
We knew that.
Well,
Who determines what's bad?
Well, good point, Ace.
Yes.
General taste, overwhelming number of critics. And
we found out that Ace does not have cable TV, does not have Wi-Fi.
But he has a satellite.
He has a TV antenna.
You know,
You have direct TV, right?
They're going to turn that satellite off at some point. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are. I mean, and they're going to come cut my cable too.
Yeah,
Well,
you're going to
when
have
that
to.
happens, they'll make a decision.
You need to get off your wallet and get him all hooked up to Wi-Fi, brother.
Okay.
Buy me some Wi-Fi, Tom.
All righty. Let's see now.
What's your favorite television program of all time? Can I guess?
Oh, all time?
Yeah.
All time?
Yeah.
all time.
It's Alf, right?
Green Acres.
Green Acres.
Green Acres.
All right.
I
Okay.
never would have guessed that.
I will tell you this: I can't argue with Green Acres.
No, you
every time I watch it, I do get an actual honest laugh.
I know.
Yes.
It's very well done.
Drama, The Shield.
If it's even.
That's considered quite good. I've never seen it, but I know that was critically acclaimed.
Which one? The Shield? What?
Michael Chiklis?
Oh yeah. That's right.
Never seen it either, so I can't weigh in. We learned that Christy Lee actually was a voice artist at an Arby's.
Oh, yeah.
She got her start with her and got used to using a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
She worked in the drive-thru.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Wasn't a voice
I was
artist.
good, too. I was quick.
Josh, I'm trying to elevate this.
We're trying to be honest.
Yeah, sandwich artist at Subway's.
The
Sandwich
guy at
artist
this
is something.
McDonald's has a voice to die for.
You're exactly right. And,
That man.
That guy's the best.
Not only does he have a voice to die for, he's the best customer service
He's
person
so
ever.
kind.
Does he do sports?
He is just genuine.
He's a very sweet man.
Very sweet man.
Yes.
How you doing today?
Should we get him in here?
I think it would be fantastic.
Yeah, it would
the
be
greatest.
great.
He really
Yeah.
is.
He really is.
Does he do sports?
What he should do
Did it anyway.
is go around to every McDonald's in the country and train.
Yeah.
Just in terms of just basic
Personality.
Yeah.
Is it like that homeless guy who had the great voice? Remember him?
Oh, I remember
he
him.
sang real well or something?
No. He was
jockey.
Oh, okay.
He was a former voice artist.
Yeah, and then I think he ended up back on the air. I don't know what happened to him, though.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think he lasted very long.
You never know. He had a great voice. We also learned yesterday that Dave Dyer was our guest, comedian Dave Dyer. Also, he's a full-time fireman. And I believe this evening he's going to be in Lansing, Michigan at the Robin Theater. His new special is called Tissues on the Doorstep.
Which Tom does not approve of.
No, I don't.
You were just scrunched up your face.
Yeah, you did the scrunch.
I think it's kind of got a certain allure, if you will. You're kind of wondering, what the hell does this mean?
Tissues on the bedroom floor might make more sense.
Tissues on the nightstand.
But maybe that doesn't.
Yeah, that would be vulgar, probably.
Listen to what...
True.
Well, unfortunately, you have to watch this back.
That did remind me. Tissues in the Nights. It reminded me of I forget how I worded this. Something about Josh. HBO was going to feature a special about Josh's bedroom activity called Hard Socks. Even though Josh,
it's funny.
Actually, is a T-shirt guy.
Oh yeah.
But we'll just go forward with that. We learned the sad news about the death of the amazing Kresge.
Yeah.
See you, pal.
He was a great guest.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Oh God, you
He
guys
was
are so.
charismatic.
He had a lot of energy.
He was a con
I
artist.
did.
He conned me every time. I don't know how.
Right, he did.
Every gig he would play, he would.
How would you fake that?
I heard he was a pickpocket.
He would famously remember this. Pat, you saw
You're
this.
so
sure, you did our
easily
show a bunch.
you're so easily distracted. It's no wonder you're worried about pickpockets and magicians.
He would always have the owner of the club hide his paycheck, and he would find it.
Somebody at the club, he gave him $20 to tell him where it was.
I don't know. Yeah, I just.
But you want to hurry it up? No, I'm playing this little game. Here's your check. All right.
I'm not playing.
18 waitresses to
we got to clean up.
Yeah.
I got 30 people to seat for dinner, which should be 60, Creston, if you're asking.
God. Too soon. We once again visited the story of the Ohio attorney who was disciplined by the Ohio Supreme Court for defecating into a Pringles can.
This guy.
And that's one of them. We had a request for that song.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to play every request.
Was this past year the year of the man defecating in the Pringles can? Did he do it this past year, or was it?
No.
Last year, yeah.
It was 23, yeah.
It was 23.
The event actually occurred in November of 2021.
21?
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for 3
Oh, you know how the show. We probably got the story too.
No. We didn't get the
We're
story.
going to have a brand new edition of it coming up next week.
Yep.
The story appeared quite a bit later after he had been, the case had gone to the Ohio Supreme Court.
Right, that's when we started talking.
One guy listening in Puxatawny who hasn't heard it yet, so we need to broadcast for that guy.
Pat, would you care to sing the? Because it's got kind of a nice Christmas feel.
No.
The tribute.
Let me pick my mouth up off the floor.
The guy has been reinstated.
Go, baby, go.
He briefly lost his I guess, license to practice. But
his judgeship, right?
Yeah, he was an attorney. The judge told him if he does it again, he's going to have to spend 6 months in the can. He pooped. He defecated in a Pringles can, and then he heaved it at some building where there were
multiple times.
Yeah. And he told the judge he did it at least 10 times.
He loves doing it. I bet he's still doing it today, just a little more secretly.
And again, the trick is, we understand it. The trick is you poop into the Pringles can, then you put the Pringles back in. So
I bet he's never had a movement as satisfying since.
He's probably had to change his MO.
And you guys contend he goes directly.
I don't think that's difficult.
Ask the can.
No, I think that's the only way to do that.
Yes,
because you're just asking for trouble if you start handling it more than once.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I think you got to have some kind of a scooping device.
I think it's right in there.
A ladle.
No.
Okay. Pat, you have a tribute to the attorney that was suspended by the.
He ate the Pringles. They're almost gone now.
Yeah.
The lid is off. He's in the jar now. This lawyer's nuts, flashing his bud, pooping in an empty Pringles can. Thank you. He crapped in the can, chips on top. He threw out, grab 'em up. He's out on bail, should spend a night in jail for pooping in an empty Pringles can. Oh, in the prison, he can build a defense. He will say that he's just farting brown. The judge says, "Are you crazy?" He says, "No, man. I poop in Pringles cans all over town." License suspended. That dude is scary. Now he's got Pringle berries. Next time you let loose, dropping a deuce, don't poop in an empty Pringles can. No. Pooping in an empty Pringles can. Beautiful.
Are you happy now?
Hey, it was a request.
There are people
I am here to
for the rest of the day in their businesses, their corporate jobs that they need. Walking through the hall with pooping.
I mean, the fact that this guy's a distinguished advocate, the man is an attorney. You have to wonder what the backstory on this.
And he's done it.
He admitted he'd done it multiple times. There's something.
So he must be getting something out.
Now, do you think somewhere he's like kind of sticks around to wait for somebody to find it and open it up?
Yeah, we have to wonder.
Watch this.
How long? Arsonists will often stick around.
Yeah, revisit the scene of the crime. Yeah, you never know.
I got to tell you, I might watch that. Video of somebody finding it. That'd be all right, right?
Yesterday, we also learned on the show. We saw the video of a beautiful golden retriever. Actually paragliding. It's amazing.
As you might guess, it wasn't up to the golden retriever that she go paragliding. All golden retrievers are girls, as far as I'm concerned.
Really?
I can't imagine that the dog wasn't terrified, but he looks.
I'm sure he was. She was.
And the dog is the master is right there with the dog. It's worth checking out the video.
I hope the dog was having fun. That's all you hope for, right? Not that it was
Terrifying.
Just so close to having a heart attack.
No, I think, can you imagine? They love having wind in their face.
Right. You would hope. But still, it's so unnatural.
I'm surprised the dog wasn't running up in the air.
I am too. You're right. Like
right?
Moving his legs.
Look like he's moving. Or she's moving, so why wouldn't...
Oh, no. For the video, they may have drugged the hell out of it. We don't know.
No, he looks alert. He looks...
Spud McKenzie was in here, a guest on the show, and he was drugged. Oh, man.
That's true.
Trazodone.
Out on
Tom's request.
Yeah, don't bite me.
I don't know, but he was, and we said, boy, Spud seems really out of it, kind of sleepy. And they go, he's just waiting for the next party.
Okay, yeah. Or less Thorazine. Which one?
Yeah, whichever. Spud's is a biter. And, we gotta.
If you're planning on painting your house, the color of the year, according to Pantone, is mocha mousse
/ crap,
which looks like chocolate mousse.
It does.
So I'm not sure if you're going to do much with the color of the year. We've had the word of the year. We had a bunch of new words yesterday that were allegedly slang, but none of them really were.
It's my contention. If you took you blindfolded a person at a restaurant and you gave them a bowl of chocolate mousse and a bowl of pudding. What's the big pudding? Jello pudding. They would pick the Jello pudding.
Well,
in a taste test.
It's got better texture, I think.
Oh, I think the mousse is more substantial.
I do too.
No, a mousse is lighter.
I thought mousse was lighter and airier.
It's lighter and airier.
I thought a mousse was like an ice cream. It's served chilled, and
What?
What?
I'm lying again.
Okay.
Why can't you guys get used to this?
I enjoyed it.
The word of the year, demure. But these are supposedly slang terms. That demure is not a slang word. It has something to do with the most searched words.
You know what tastes great? And not chocolate mousse, but you know what goes great with chocolate pudding for dessert?
Yes.
Steak.
Yes.
That's right. I'll sometimes slather a steak in chocolate pudding.
There you go.
Wow. It ruins both. But I do that to lesser steaks. I would never do that to Omaha steaks. If you haven't gotten on this yet, I got to be honest. You're a fool.
Yeah.
And I don't like to name call, but my gosh, there are other people who have already ordered their Omaha steaks. They've gotten a heck of a deal. You know what I call them? Geniuses. That's right. OmahaSteaks.com. Right now, you can get unforgettable gifts with 50% off site-wide, and you're going to score an extra $30 off with promo code BTS just for listening to this show. With 5 generations of experience, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, it is fun. They constantly deliver the world's best steak, and the gifting experts there have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift with thoughtfully curated gift packages featuring all your gourmet favorites. How about bacon-wrapped filet mignon? Oh. How about burgers that are made from filet? That's right. They are the juiciest burgers. There's a photo floating around. I don't know if you've seen it of me with a double filet burger that I, thoroughly enjoyed last week when we had our wonderful Omaha Steaks cookout. I'm telling you what, you don't have to miss out on the things that we had. You can get your own. OmahaSteaks.com, but it's a limited time, this 50% off site-wide offer. And that $30 off with promo code BTS deal, that's also going to go away soon. Get on this. 50% off at OMAHASteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code, what is it again? BTS. Minimum purchase may apply. OmahaSteaks.com. Really delicious food. I think you're going to enjoy it very much.
And you could do a nice Christmas cookout. Hey, maybe you're sick of the family. You go outside by the garage, have a couple beers, cook some steaks.
Yeah. Why not?
I think this might be a fun idea, an annual Christmas cookout. I love this. We're coming right back. We've got a lot of interesting stuff in the world of sports. Coming up in the news, who's the hardest person to get a gift for? And who likes to be single more, men or women? We got a new result on that one. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Sleigh bells ringing Christmas time, best time of the year. But if you ain't got money, folks, it's a fine between hope and fear. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. If you ain't got money, folks, tell you what I do. Go downtown and trade your blood. Maybe for a 10 spot or two. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. I've been dreaming of a Christmas white where inside everybody's warm. There's foot tracks in the snow outside and needle tracks all up and down my home. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Thank you. True story.
That is a rough Christmas, Tom.
I played that for a friend of mine one time. He goes, I went with you to give plasma one Christmas. I said, all my songs are true stories, man. My mom does make the best fried potatoes in the whole world.
There you go.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply, and have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays. The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her, she dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft, they're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess, they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this
Thursday.
After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Uh-huh. Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What? There we go.
Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay. Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
In Fishers, Indiana. I'll give you some details on that. It's a special charity project. Also coming up, we're going to talk with our Pigskin Picks winner, Mr. Ken Deschbach.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee.
Hi.
Hey, jingle bell. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Batmobile lost his wheel and the Joker got away.
You know those lyrics? The Batmobile and Joker?
No. How do those go?
Really?
I was over here doing something. I didn't hear a word you said.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away.
You don't know that?
I'm not familiar with that. No.
Boy, you are something.
No, I'm setting something up over here.
Here's Ace. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
He has a face mask. It goes on and on.
Okay. Well, first of all, I've got to request a couple quick things here. Jess Hooker has joined us in the studio.
Hi.
Hi, Jess.
And you have provided me with something I've never seen before, which is a chestnut, because of the famous song, the Christmas song.
Yeah.
And did chestnuts grow on a tree or a bush?
I think it's a bush.
Underground?
We're going to find out.
Bush.
But I have one in my hand. They're a little smaller than a golf ball.
Yeah.
And they
are actually about the size of an average man's
No, they're not.
No, not even. What?
What? Yeah.
I gotta go to
in
the
your
doctor.
experience, in your experience, the average man, and you're basing this on the examination of how many?
Yes, I might be gay. What about that, Tom?
I'm just there now. How about the taste? Just similar.
I haven't gotten in my mouth yet, but
they look like Buckeyes. Those.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
Or they look like maybe large acorns.
Okay.
But
They're walnut size, right?
Yeah. Yeah. When you break them open, too, they have that. They kind of look like a brain. There's.
Yeah.
They're like that. So
they're about the size.
Kind of like walnuts do.
Yeah.
They're about the size of a softball.
And we all know about chestnuts because of the Mel Torme song.
Where to hit the hit point?
This is This is the version this is the Nat King Cole.
Yeah, I submit this is one of the finest recordings of all time. I don't care.
Just pristine.
I don't care what genre
Beautiful,
we're
soulful.
Yeah, but now my point is that we all know that song, of course, but do we all know what chestnuts are? And we ever had them roasted on an open fire? So the plan is today you're going to roast these?
I am. I have a tool where I cut an X in the top of it because I didn't know, but a lot of our listeners are chestnut experts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet they gave you all sorts of
you have no idea.
Advice.
And, they said, hey, be careful. Don't get the poisonous ones. And lucky for us, they don't sell the poisonous ones at the grocery store.
Oh, good. Yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah, I'm not going out there and foraging my own chestnuts, guys. It's okay.
We only do that with mushrooms.
Chestnuts are also considered a fruit, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that? Yep. Because they're a nut and a fruit.
Now, you cracked one open here.
Like Andy Dick.
Yeah.
And thank you. Do you roast the whole thing, or do you take the shell off?
I was just showing you the inside of it, and I ate a raw chestnut last night just because I was curious, and it's I don't like it.
Is it gamey? Is it acidic?
No, it is. It's nutty, obviously, but
Okay.
the texture's kind of gross.
Maybe that's why we're supposed to cook them.
Yeah, maybe. So I cut an X in the top so that they don't explode. Everybody said be very careful; they'll explode. If they're not.
And then do you leave this shell kind of thing on
We
them?
leave the shell on, we roast them, and then we take them out of the shell and dip them in butter and rosemary.
Oh, well, hang on.
Was it? See, dipping them in butter is kind of cheating, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Well, we can
I'll
taste
try it both.
that. Yeah.
I'll try it both ways.
Okay.
Okay. And you said the raw, they're kind of bitter.
Yeah, they are. They're just it's not a lot of flavor.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take a bite here.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing it.
What are you doing? Why are you
Careful.
you're putting a lot of strange stuff in your mouth lately. You ate the hot sauce from St. Elmo's last week.
His face suggests he doesn't care for it.
Because he's hungry. He hasn't eaten in 6 months.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very thin right now.
Yeah, very, very thin.
Oh, yesterday I was one of those days I had like 3 eggs and that was it.
God,
That's simply not healthy.
It's it's almost tasteless, but it's got a nice crunch to it. It's sort of like a cashew kind of.
Yeah, it's like a
Without
soft chew.
without the flavor.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's almost
just nothing
negligible when it
Yeah.
comes to flavor.
All right. Okay.
But I do like. You know, the only thing I've had to eat in the last 24 hours are grape nuts and cornflakes and 3
Yeah,
eggs.
no, you gotta change that. I mean, they're proper meals.
I was busy.
Well, I mean,
okay.
Busy? Too busy for dinner?
Well, I did
You know what
get
he's busy doing? Looking like he looks busy is what he's busy doing.
had a hearing test yesterday.
No.
You failed.
Say it again.
Yeah, there you go. See?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move forward here. Sorry. I have a very quick request here, Pat. It said, would Pat and Christy please do their version of "Baby It's Cold Outside" in honor of Frank Sinatra's birthday?
Yes.
Ready?
Frank did a wonderful version. You
I'm
got
ready.
this. This is Sinatra's version.
And today's old Blue Eyes birthday?
Yeah. Well, born in, I believe, I don't have it in front of me. I think 1915. Is that right, anybody?
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
Go ahead, Christy. Start us
All
off.
I really can't stay.
You're staying.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that nice request. That comes to us from Manhattan, Kansas. And Andy, thank you, Andy. That's very thoughtful of you. Coming up, we have more music from Patty G. We're going to be making. How are you going to roast these babies?
On the grill.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And for those just tuning in, we're not roasting babies. These are chestnuts.
What did I say?
I said we were going to be roasting babies.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, how you
I meant these babies,
How
the
are
chestnuts.
you roasting these babies?
That's what you said.
Let me tell you how radio works. All they have are words.
Yes, if you just joined us, you have my sincere apologies. Josh said that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right. Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Yeah. Don't need 2 front teeth or mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin and grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my wallet make my butt look big? Oh, Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has a backwards spoon taped to the front side of his computer. I didn't know what it was. And I looked at, he said it was a gaming thing. I didn't know what it was. And it turns out it's to see if anyone's behind him.
Right.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is this normal?
Yeah.
Or is he going into some really dark areas of the internet?
No,
well,
we can't say he's going into dark areas of the internet necessarily, but he wants to know if you're coming in the room.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a rearview mirror on your computer.
For kids, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Convex.
But doesn't that? But it's so awkward looking. Why not just go buy a small?
Yeah, they make mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do this.
The spoon thing just looks so
Unless
bizarre.
you're into cocaine.
Well, I guess a mirror is obvious what you're doing. A spoon, you can.
That seems even.
No, but there's no logical explanation for.
He just lied and said it had to do something with gaming. So she's
Is
like,
there a chance it does, and we just are unaware?
Like in case he has his headphones on and he can't see you.
Right, he wants to know.
Oh, there you go.
But again, a mirror would do the same.
Right.
Right.
But you can always army crawl in to try to catch him one day. Like, aha!
But I hate having someone behind me when I'm using my. It doesn't matter what I'm doing on my computer. I can't stand it when someone's in back of me.
And don't you instantly become the most misspelly person when somebody is standing behind you? Like you just cannot type
take
right.
12
And
tries.
I've been thinking of keeping a ruler here.
A ruler?
Yeah. So when someone grabs my mouse behind me, I go.
Who grabs your mouse?
Does that happen often?
Oh,
Who the hell comes over there and grabs
No
your
one.
mouse?
That never happens.
Oh, all right.
You must be talking about at home.
Yeah, never. Of course not. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that though?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that would annoy me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no way to
But
live,
that is
boy.
an extreme measure to tape a spoon to see who's back there. It does seem like you're maybe doing something odd on the computer if you're that concerned about someone creeping up.
Right.
But it may be perfectly valid though. Also, you may have it again. It may be because if you've got headphones on, you don't want to be shocked.
Your opponent noobs. It's really loud.
Yeah.
That could
I like Ozzy's idea of army crawling in, though. Yeah, take a look
Try
at
it.
yourself. He'll never know.
If he gets really upset, then it's like, well, I was just being silly. What are you getting defensive about?
And then he can take a quick picture of you and just send you right off to the nut house. That'd be great. Yeah.
Now, Josh,
She sneaks in on her belly to spy on me.
Now that we've learned this, Josh, explain why do you have a fork taped to your
Taped to your what?
taped to your computer screen
so that I can eat. Say it again.
Say it again.
Louder. So that I can eat while I'm looking
Josh,
at porn.
Why do you have a pizza cutter?
Oh, the amount of enjoyment Tom's
So that I
getting
can
out of
cut
this.
the pizza I want to eat.
Don't you have one of those big hanging racks like in a kitchen above your computer monitor that has the pans and pots? And
That's for the preparation of all the food I'm going to eat.
Don't you have a brick oven in the
Can't
bedroom?
waste time going to the kitchen
To cook what I want to eat.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
that up. You could win those on this show. So hang out with us. What a great thing to have in a little stocking stuffer. Scratch that off next to the open fire on Christmas. Yes.
Yes. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
We're going to have chestnuts roasting on an open fire here pretty soon. There's Josh Arnold.
Disappointed in all of you?
At the
Why?
I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. I think we're going to be vindicated. I think
so?
you ask anybody, would they all agree with us? There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Once again, Ms. Hooker is preparing chestnuts because we always hear them singing about chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You're going to do them on the grill?
I am.
And what are you doing now?
You have to score the top of the shell so it doesn't burst, but you have to keep them in the shell while you roast them.
Okay.
I thought score was lime juice on like fish or something.
What?
Score? No.
Yeah, score.
Score's when you put.
No, to score is something to like take a knife and put a slit. Put a slit
Score
in
bar
it.
was like a toffee with chocolate.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's all about candy. Now, Josh, what are you whining about over there?
It's a great song.
You're
What song?
disappointed in us?
Yes, and I'm the only one in the room that likes it?
I like
I
that
think
song.
so.
Oh, okay. Ace, thank you.
Well, there you go.
I don't know what
There's
it is.
a ringing endorsement.
What song?
Now, I'll be honest. It's called Billy Don't Be a Hero by Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods.
Yeah, the Haywoods, yeah.
And it starts off a little rough. But when it kicks in, boy, you can't help but move.
When it kicks in, boy, you can't help but move.
Now, you got to get past this.
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
it's like Paul. It's like.
You got to get past this fife and drum.
Yeah, thank you.
It's unpleasant to the
Is this
ear.
a piccolo?
Listen to the guitar. You got clapping?
Fell in behind.
It sounds like a Partridge Family song.
It does.
Right.
Join the line.
Billy.
Shoulder.
Girlfriend, probably.
Dirdle, dirdle, dirdle. Of course she was.
What to say?
Look at you. You all like it.
I'm bopping my head.
Okay, now you got. I'm
You
not.
turned off the best part.
Well, I fooled your life.
What a dick.
You all like it.
I'm trying to.
It tells a story, Tom.
I know, I'm asking what. So he's in a parade. What's happening here?
No, he's joining the military.
He's joining the military.
He's going off to war.
Yes.
Oh, so this is kind of like Bye Bye Birdie then.
Oh, no.
Except it's not a good song.
Yeah, not like Bye Bye Birdie. It's amazing. It lives forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Gee.
By the way, did you see yesterday?
Man, oh man. Who died? Some assistant producer from Bye Bye Birdie?
Are you going to talk about choreographer?
No, I was going to say Dick Van Dyke had to leave his home
in Malibu because of the fire.
I heard he was living with Cher, right? That's
He's
what
got a video coming out tomorrow with Coldplay.
Coldplay. Did you see that? They're honoring him.
99 tomorrow, I think his birthday.
Wow.
Well, it was 99 on Friday, I believe.
Why isn't he doing a song with Toto?
With Cold.
Why would he do one with Toto?
99.
Oh, right.
No?
Oh, okay.
No, it's not top of mind.
No,
like
no.
Bye Birdie.
You got a song with Jay-Z.
That's true.
Perfectly fair.
On Dick Van Dyke is an unexpected source. A Coldplay video, All My Love, features him dancing.
Yeah, I saw a clip yesterday.
Well, he was quite a hoofer, wasn't he? Yeah.
Do you still, though?
Yeah.
Dancing barefoot.
Barefoot.
Well, he can't put shoes on anymore. We all know that. His hips will explode.
No, he thinks shoes are going his head. That's why it's B99.
Well, that's exciting. So I'm sorry. So what happens in Billy Don't Be a Hero? Does he end up?
He does indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Josh.
Get to be a hero and sadly does not come back.
He does not.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
What year was this?
I don't know, but
I can tell you.
whatever year Hot Chocolate was out,
it was the 70s, early 70s.
It sounds very much like
74, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'm not sure what exchange we were involved in at that point.
Well, Nam wasn't quite over, but also
I think it was.
She remarried a guy she met
not
in
quite,
Canada.
but also but that's the thing. You don't write a song like that in the heart of.
Okay.
You got to give a little time.
Okay.
She remarried a guy from Canada. And
Yeah.
Is that the sequel?
Yeah.
Billy Who.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember?
I heard
There was a sequel, though.
Would you like to hear how it ends?
Do you remember when you first heard Dyke Van Dyke? Man, I thought that was funny. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, someone just wrote in their memoir that
Dyke Van Dyke.
How funny that was.
What?
Steve
yeah.
Martin?
I forget who it was, yeah.
Anyway, apparently she got a letter saying how Billy died a hero.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, at the end of the song?
That she should be proud that he died that way.
Okay.
The last line of the song, I heard she threw that letter away.
Yeah,
that's
poignant.
That's unfortunate because his remains were also in the letter. That's all they can find.
Pat, there was a sequel to this?
Yeah, she did do a sequel with a guy. She married the second guy she married.
Yeah?
She remarried. He was killing himself with food, and her sequel was Billy, don't eat that gyro. So he was killing himself with
Not as,
that was a long way to go.
not nearly as dramatic a story.
4-hour show, so I thought.
Did he pronounce it gyro or gyro or gyro or gyro? Gyro.
Gyro.
Okay.
And then she ended up dating an alcoholic.
Oh.
And that song, Billy put down that beero. Oh, really? Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Gyro was better.
Well, of course it was. It wasn't.
He's trying to assist the original joke by doing one that's worse. So then you go by comparison.
Then she married a guy with no job.
Oh, yeah?
Which was not as successful. Billy, don't be a zero.
Right, yeah. It was really tough.
That poor woman.
Okay.
A lot of songs.
I'm eating a raw chestnut. Are you ready? It does look like a little brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
a little brain.
I guess they're about a little smaller than a golf ball, and I found them to have absolutely no taste. They weren't bad. They were.
The crunch sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
They are crunchy.
Do you get any flavor out of that?
No, it tastes like.
It tastes like nothing.
Celery with no flavor.
Oh,
only a little bit more substantial, but not much. Yeah,
I kind of like the tongue feel.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
You made Godwin gag.
Do I need to Heimlich you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pass out so she can give you mouth to mouth.
You all right over there? Okay.
I could see where the butter and the rosemary come in.
Helps.
Yeah.
But it's not a negative taste. It's a zero taste.
Right.
There's nothing there.
It tastes like a dirt clod.
Well, that would be bad.
Yeah.
But it's not even that negative. Okay, I'm sorry. So we don't have to listen to all of Billy Don't Be a Hero?
No, but
Did you want to hear the hook?
What brought Billy Don't Be a Hero up anyway?
Josh did.
We were talking about Vanilla Fudge, the band, during the
break.
I was trying to, and
they did that beautiful
cover.
Set me free, why don't you, babe? They did the super slow.
Oh, yeah.
That was an interesting band. They were.
Here we go. Now, I'll play a little bit more of Billy Don't Be a Hero if I can figure this out. So this is a guy singing.
But he's quoting her.
He's singing her song, her story.
He's quoting Billy's fiance.
Okay. Oh, I see. So
Billy messed up. She should have gotten him to marry her before he went to war. Now she doesn't get any benefits. Nothing.
Oh, jeez, that's the concern.
Wow.
She dies penniless.
Yes.
With an envelope full of body parts. Yeah. That's all she has.
None of this is helping.
I have a special place in my heart.
Is there a?
Keep your head down.
Okay. Now there we go.
Back to me.
Okay, which song is better? Billy Don't Be a Hero or
this is a great song.
They're both fine. What do you
Love Havana?
But this is the Rick.
No, this is Dave Grohl.
Oh.
Playing all the instruments and singing with himself.
Did Barry Manilow write this song?
I think so.
He had a big hit with those.
I fall in love.
So we're talking about story songs.
Oops, sorry.
With tragic endings.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that woman ends up insane.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Well, what about where, oh, where got my baby been?
Yeah, that was another one.
Gets hit by a train. Yeah, a rare
Pearl Jam one.
A misstep by Pearl Jam.
What were you fellas doing?
Okay, probably heroin. Let's see now.
That's not true.
No, it isn't.
Wait a minute.
Pat was so put off by your comment, he got up and left.
I think he's choking on a chestnut.
Sorry.
Really? Well, does he really need to be Heimlicked? If so, someone should go take care of it. Mark, can you go Heimlich Godwin?
Hey, what do you have if you have a nut on your chest?
Oh, wait, I jumped to it.
Okay, thanks. Coming up, we're going to talk with our Week 14 winner. He is Ken Jakavich. He spells it D-Z-I-K-I-E-W-I-C-Z, or as I like to call him, Coach K.
He spells the hell out of that, man.
We're going to talk with Ken. He was our big winner. You can be a big winner, too. It's sponsored by Steven Singer Jewelers. You could win that gift certificate this week for Week 15, which begins tonight in the NFL. Just pick the winners. You don't have to go against the spread or anything. Once again, bobandtom.com/contest. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This is a kind of a stressful season, I think, for just about everybody. Everybody's busy, family all over the place. You don't have enough time to do anything. And perhaps you've been thinking about therapy and taking a little bit of time to give yourself a gift of feeling a little bit better. And BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a much more convenient and flexible manner because the therapy is done online. We're all getting used to things like Zoom calls and FaceTime calls and that sort of thing. Well, now it's been applied to the world of therapy with some 35,000 plus therapists participating in this particular program. So see what I'm talking about. You fill out a brief questionnaire online. You'll get matched with one of those licensed therapists. You can switch therapists, by the way, anytime, no additional charge. But as I said, the therapy is done online, so you can do it like you're on a FaceTime call or a Zoom call. You can do it just like you're on a phone call. You can do it texting back and forth. It's up to you. And it's, of course, a lot more flexible. You don't have to hop in the car or take a bus and get across town because you can do it wherever you are in the privacy of wherever you want to be. It's called BetterHelp. You access it by going to betterhelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. See what I'm talking about? BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT Show. Have a great holiday season and start feeling good, perhaps. This might be for you if you've been thinking about it. Once again, it's betterhelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we haven't even put our toes into the bucket o' sports that Mr. McGee has prepared over there.
Bill Belichick got a job.
Yeah, and he also
doesn't have to go to the unemployment office anymore.
Oh, that
he also got the bag, as they say.
Kinda.
Yeah. You don't think $5 million a year is?
Well, I mean, not compared to what the big coaches are making in the. Sean Payton makes $20 million a year, I think.
Okay, well,
there you go, man.
Yeah, I think.
And he goes to any Walmart and picks out what he wants for free, and he just walks out with it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's right.
Coming up, we have the noise of cocks in the news.
The noise of what?
Oh,
my headphones cut out when you said
the noise of cocks.
You did say cocks.
Yes, he did.
All right.
Jess and Christy would say they hear every morning.
Yeah,
listen to
nonstop.
Now, as in a doodle do, if you will.
Yeah, you guys went to the dirty place.
Yes. No, that's the name of the bird. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
But Bob, you brought a surprise for us today, did you not?
Well, you know, we've been going over this debate on Twitter, at parties, about the movie Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It's an action film.
Well, I don't. Josh,
I say it's a Christmas film.
Ryan,
I'm in on the Christmas film.
Chick.
I say it's not Christmas until John McClane drops Hans Gruber off the Nakatomi.
Spoiler
Nakatomi.
That's right. That's right.
Ace.
I'm going.
Holiday action.
Holiday action, but
Holiday
it's still
action.
a Christmas movie, Christy.
It's a Kwanzaa movie.
I think it's an action film. When you say Christmas movies, that does not spring to mind for me.
No. Which one does?
Elf. It's my favorite.
Elf?
Love Elf.
Hi, I'm Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
Okay, but to me, any movie that has a Christmas scene in it is considered a Christmas movie.
Okay, we'll give you that, I guess.
it's a good thing to watch during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So when I found out I was doing this program,
It sounds like you got a flat tire on the side of the road.
Yeah, it
when
sounds
I
like
found out my car broke down.
Sounds like jury duty.
when I found out I was doing Bob and Tom jury duty,
Yes.
I figured, well, I'll whip up something.
Great.
And it's about Die Hard, the Christmas movie. It's a Nakatomi Christmas. John McClane is in the air. Wife Holly Gennaro knows that John will soon be there. Douchebag Harry Ellis does another line of blow. Some dude's banging Blondie on a desk he doesn't know. John is pissed at Holly, she used her maiden name. Hans Gruber starts a shooting, and the party goes insane. All hell breaks loose, but our hero doesn't lose his head. To me it isn't Christmas until these words are said. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have machine gun, ho, ho, ho. John McClane is barefoot. The bad guys shoot the glass. Our boy Roy gets pissed and kicks Edgar Winter's ass. They find the detonators, explosions everywhere. Nakatomi Plaza, gonna need a few repairs. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have machine gun, ho, ho, ho. That's right. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, John needs a big promotion. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber dies in very slow motion. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Beautiful, John.
It shows what a guy can do in an hour.
An hour? Jeez. Mr. Grizz took me 4 days.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Wait a minute.
Josh, what do you say?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
Come on. All right. You got the biscuits? Greatest day of my life.
Here at the Bob and Tom Radio Laboratories, we've discovered that if you listen to the Bob and Tom Radio Show in the morning, you're going to be all right. However, if you don't listen, there could be some serious side effects, including general discomfort, memory loss, head spins, confusion, memory loss, itching.
Bob and Tom mornings on 104.7 WTUE.
Confusion, itching, bloating.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Josh Arnold, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin.
Yo.
Ace Cosby's over there. Hey, Jess Hooker's outside at the grill, roasting up some chestnuts on an open fire.
And we've all, this is something none of us have experienced before.
Right.
So we're trying them out. And we ate the raw chestnuts, and I think we all agree they are almost completely tasteless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't,
Almost killed Pat.
They don't have any flavor. Pat aspirated one. Did you get a
sliver of it? Yeah.
Did you get it out?
Took a while, though.
Okay. But she's cooking. She's grilling these things, and apparently the key to success is
butter.
The butter sauce at the end, like many things. Makes it a lot better. So we'll certainly look forward to that. And after hearing about chestnuts all these years, we finally get to experience them.
Yes.
Which I'm certainly looking forward to. But right now, we haven't experienced any sporting news today. We'll check in with Chick McGee over there at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
North Carolina and Bill Belichick. Not the Carolina Panthers, not any of that. The University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels, a basketball school, have hired Bill Belichick as their new football coach. A 5-year deal.
Girlfriend go to school there?
$50 million.
Well, if she does okay in her SATs, she might be able to get in. That's a tough school to get into.
Oh, I know.
Let's see. The school announced the hiring yesterday. That came roughly a week after Belichick's name surfaced as an unlikely candidate to replace the program's winningest coach.
But, honey, all
Mac
of my
Brown.
girlfriends go there, and I would really like to move to North Carolina.
Still requires approval by the UNC trustees. Belichick won 6 titles in his 24-year run as head coach of the Patriots. Most of that success came with Tom Brady being his quarterback.
If you're the coach, I could probably get in the sorority I want to. It'd be great.
Okay, honey. All right.
Real example of
I'll take care of you.
Belichick having some trouble if his quarterback's not Tom Brady. Didn't do that well when he was coaching your Cleveland Browns, Tom. Didn't do that well when he had Drew Bledsoe as his coach, and then all of a sudden. Who knows what's going to happen?
It'll be interesting.
Right?
He probably has enough money.
How far behind
does he?
Don Shula is he in NFL history?
I had that around here somewhere. I want to say, as soon as I look it up, Don Shula has 347 career victories, and that includes the playoffs. And they made a big deal about this last night. Some of the records doesn't include the playoffs. I'm like, why wouldn't you include the playoffs?
You mean winning the hard games?
Yeah.
Those don't count?
So Shula has 347. Belichick has 333.
Okay.
So he's right there. But I'm sure Belichick, if you asked him, would say something like, well, I don't care about blah, 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 stuff like that. So records are for...
this will be interesting.
Bean counters, I guess. NFL action tonight. The Rams visit the San Francisco 49ers. Yes. The Rams getting 2 points there in San Francisco. I'd take that all day long. Speaking of money. Money. Juan Soto gets free use. You remember Juan Soto a couple days ago? He signed a 15-year contract worth $765 million. It has an elevator clause. He could make up to $800 million if he gets various MVPs.
No such thing as an elevator clause.
And get ready and things like that.
Wait, are you referencing the famous "There's no such thing as Santa Claus" joke from the Marx Brothers? That's right. Sanity Claus. Okay.
Sanity Claus.
Sanity Claus. Okay.
No such thing as the Sanity Claus. Also, the Mets agreed to provide personal team security for the All-Star outfielder and his family at the team's expense for all spring training games. How does that sound? And plus, he also gets. Let me think. Let me think. I can't find. Oh, here we go. Parking space at Citi Field, front row, with a sign that lights up when he pulls in that says Juan Soto MVP.
A sign that lights up?
It lights up.
You're lying.
And then before every home game,
yes,
and they're lucky about this. Free pastrami sandwich from Cat's Deli at the corner of Houston and Ludlow.
Isn't that something? Yeah, that's...
and this is the famous, world famous pastrami.
Oh, nice.
On rye. Mm-hmm. And then not less than 2 hours before game time because he's got to eat. He doesn't want to He doesn't want to
digest that.
Yeah.
Boy, he must have had
during the game.
Scott, what's his face? Scott Boras.
Scott Boras.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not making more than the gross national product of the Dominican Republic? Is that what I understand?
Let's not bring that in. And NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says a rape allegation against rapper Jay-Z will not impact the NFL's relationship with the music mogul. Jay-Z's company Rock Nation has produced some of the NFL's entertainment presentations, including the Super Bowl halftime show. A woman who previously sued Diddy, alleging she was raped at an award show after party in 2000, amended the lawsuit Sunday to include an allegation that Jay-Z was also at the party and participated in the altercation. Jay-Z says that allegation made against him is part of an extortion attempt. The league and the entertainment company extended their partnership just a few months ago.
So they're going with innocent until proven guilty. Which,
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Ugh, ugliness.
Yeah.
And an Ohio politician has seen enough of flag planting. Ohio Republican State Representative Josh Williams said yesterday he's introducing a bill to make flag planting in sports.
Now, does he know that they don't grow out of the ground? That you have to.
I'm not sure if he does. He wants to make it a law and a felony in the state of Ohio.
What exactly is flag planting?
You as the losing team go out to the middle of the field and jam your flag into the.
After a loss. Okay.
This was the big Ohio State.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
I don't think it really needs to be. What is the word? Codified? Is that the word?
His proposal.
Yeah,
I like the word codified. Bonafide, codified, motified,
sassified.
Yeah.
I like sassified. Yeah.
Let's see. The Wolverines beat the Buckeyes 13-10 and then attempted to plant their flag at midfield. A fight ensued. Police had to use pepper spray to disperse players. Former Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield famously planted a flag in the middle of the Ohio State Stadium.
A felony?
When the Sooners won in 2017.
I think they probably have better things to do in the legislature. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, believe me, it's an important issue right now over there.
Okay.
My fellow Buckeyes. Speaking of the Buckeyes and Ohio football, Joe Burrow, quarterback of the Bengals, had a mini news conference yesterday. You recall his house was broken into during Monday Night Football game.
Yeah.
And a young lady called her mom, and then her mom called police, said the break-in was currently going on. And what should she do? And had her mom call because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, she was in the house, right?
Well, she was in the house.
911 instead of her mom.
Well, she should have called Liam Neeson. If you're in a house and somebody breaks in, you call Liam Neeson.
But here's, all of a sudden, I have new respect for Joe Burrow. He's honestly embarrassed and wants to be anywhere else than having this news conference. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So obviously, everybody has heard what has happened. I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one. And way more is already out there than I would want out there and that I care to share. So that's all I got to say about that.
That's right.
He sounds a little like Harold Ramis. If you play that back and you picture Harold Ramis, it's...
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
So obviously, everybody has heard what has happened. I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one.
A giant Twinkie.
Yeah, look, as long as the Batmobile wasn't damaged, I'm cool with this.
Well, he doesn't get the Batmobile delivered until next year, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
And now everybody knows that there was a girl in my house, and the girl that I was dating in the other city is going to be pissed.
I'm sorry. If I'm Joe Burrow, there's more than just one.
Right.
One.
All the other girls are pissed. Why was she there?
For all the girls I've loved before.
Cat day, isn't it?
The ones who loved it in the back door.
You had me Al Mix for breakfast this morning.
Yeah,
you're on a tear today.
He's got claws.
The NFL has announced its first regular season game in Berlin. It'll happen in 2025.
Berlin. Wow. No, in Berlin, wait a second. A few years back in Berlin, if you were offsides, you got shot.
There was a wall.
There's a wall, you see. See, there's East, you got your East Berlin.
Oh, he was offside. They lose it down. So
I understand they're going to do that Albert Speer lighting, with the Klieg lights going straight up into the air. Look like...
I saw this story last night, and I thought, I wonder what Tom's going to do with this.
Hey, Albert Speer.
And here we are. The game
famous architect, of course.
Sure.
It's great. Highly recommended.
Columns of Light.
Great book.
The game will be played at the Olympic Stadium as part of a multi-year commitment.
Ironically, by the way,
yes,
Christy, you'll appreciate this.
What?
Did you know that there are a couple of Germans that actually play NFL level football, and they're both named Helmut?
Isn't that something?
I had no idea.
Yes, it's true.
There's your helmet.
I really like that joke.
Don't you remember the first time you saw the?
Damn it, Helmet!
You saw a guy's name is Helmet Newton. You go,
I always thought Helmet was funny.
His name is Helmet.
That's so weird.
You stupid son of a... Get your helmet.
And this is his brother, Fedora.
Helmet. What are you forgetting? My Das Helmet.
Are they going to change it to instead of the National Football League, the IFL, the International Football League?
I don't know, bro.
What great game are they going to get? Giants versus Panthers?
I don't know, but you know that the teams who have to go play in the games across the thing in the pond, you know that they're not reimbursing season ticket holders for that game loss. That 9 or 8 games at home, they're going to miss a game.
Yeah.
Couldn't they do something with that?
Wait, Ace is trying to tell me something. What?
I think we got to call them the hotline.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, I forgot. It doesn't ring anymore.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Ed Septic here. Sorry to interrupt your sportscast there, Chick.
Oh, hey, Ed, listen, Ed, I got a question for you. I'm looking at this. The Ed Septic T-shirts, and is this correct? The Ed Septic hoodies are now available at bobandtom.com. Is that true?
Yeah, but only till the end of today. That's why I was calling. They only got till midnight. After that, it's like a club I've dealt with. They're gone forever.
Okay. Now, Ed, it sounds like you're actually calling from inside a septic tank.
Well, I'm homesick today. I got the walking pneumonia.
Oh,
yeah.
And the boogie woogie flu?
Oh. Well, luckily, Doc said I nearly escaped it.
Nearly.
That's the last time I go to Dr. Daniels.
I wonder what we're missing.
I don't know. Anyone? Is that a vet? I'm not sure.
All right, you guys take care.
Sometimes a strikeout is funnier than a home run. Sorry.
But yes, those shirts and hoodies available now. Bobandtom.com, right there as soon as you go to the website.
Really? Okay.
Get them today.
Okay.
Yes.
You have to get them today or you won't have them at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Chick, if you're not going to be there, you should call in. No.
We've learned that lesson.
College football, Oregon quarterback Dylan Gabriel. No relation
to Roman Gabriel?
No, I looked it up.
You're not going to do the story, the Rocky Colavito story?
I'm getting to it. Dylan Gabriel won the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year. Penn State edge rusher Abdul Carter, Defensive Player of the Year. Indiana's Kurt Cignetti, Coach of the Year. Iowa running back Caleb Johnson. And Penn State tight end Tyler Warren, unanimous first-team selection. And I did not get a vote. And yes, Tom, sad news, Rocky Colavito. And the first sentence in his obituary from Dateline Cleveland, Rocky Colavito, a wildly popular outfielder who was involved in one of the most debated trades in Cleveland sports history, has passed away.
They called the trade the beginning of the end.
91, a 9-time All-Star. Colavito died at his home.
Well, he was
Tuesday.
91. You got to trade.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, wait.
I'm at the end of the... never.
The 91-year-old 9-time All-Star Colavito passed away in the jaws of a bear.
My gosh.
In Burnville, Pennsylvania. Our collective hearts ache at the passing of Rocky, said Guardian's Senior Vice President of Public Affairs.
Can't they call him the Indians at least for this?
Rocky was a generational hero, one of the most popular players in franchise history, Tom. His popularity evident across Northeast Ohio. Sandlot ball players everywhere imitated Rocky's on-deck circle
I told Chick this morning at
first thing
we were talking at 5 a.m. and I said,
exactly
we used to, all the guys, all the kids would imitate. Yeah, he had a whole kind of a stretching thing that he would do with a bat, and probably very smart actually to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, but, you don't want to pull any.
I remember being a little boy going with my dad and the PA announcer, Rocky Colavito.
All right.
It was great. Well, I'm glad he had a good life. Now, the part about the jaws of a bear, that's incorrect, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I should probably
clarify that.
And say that he was.
I don't want to get a letter from some guy in Pennsylvania going, Mr. Colavito was not attacked by a bear.
Rumors are flying that the Las Vegas Raiders are going to fire Antonio Pierce and hire Vrabel. What's his name? He used to play at Ohio State, and he's a member of the Patriots Mike Vrabel is the head coach of the Raiders. What do you think, Ace?
We just need a quarterback.
Just need a quarterback. Just need a quarterback. Okay. And this Saturday, you got the first 2 bowl games coming up, or as I like to call it, the granddaddy of them all. On Saturday, college football, the Cricket Celebration Bowl.
Oh, yes.
Jackson State and South Carolina.
We come over to your place to watch that one?
Oh, yeah. It'll be on. It starts at noon, so I'll be up tailgating about 9 in the morning. If you want to come over.
Are they celebrating the sport or the insect?
Thank you.
We'll have omelets and
Jiminy there, or
probably some sort of phone thing, I'm guessing. And
seems weird to play cricket at a football game, doesn't it?
Well, these bowls are...
What is the name of it again, please?
The Cricket Celebration Bowl.
And what is that?
It's probably the cell phone.
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry. Wow. Christy really threw me when she started talking about the sport of cricket. I am an idiot. I apologize.
I didn't know there was a cricket cell
I have morons on my team, and I'm captain. Okay, thank you very much. Coming up in the news, we got a really great survey about the people who are the hardest to shop for. We have the noise of cocks in the news. It's causing a problem. And the guy that faked his death.
Oh.
Did you ever hear that story?
Oh, yeah. I've deep dived in that.
I'm guessing he didn't get away with it if we know that he faked it.
No, he did not.
Yeah, that's a really ugly story.
Does he have any hints he could give
he's back.
Anybody?
Yeah, it's only getting worse and uglier. We're coming right back with that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Sleigh bells ringing, Christmas time, best time of the year. But if you ain't got money, folks, it's a fine between hope and fear. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. If you ain't got money, folks, tell you what I do. Go downtown and trade your blood, maybe for a 10 spot or 2. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. I've been dreaming of a Christmas white, where inside everybody's warm. There's foot tracks in the snow outside, and needle tracks all up and down my home. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer. I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Thank you. True story.
That is a rough Christmas, Tom.
I played that for a friend of mine one time. He goes, I went with you to give plasma one Christmas. I said, all my songs are true stories, man. My mom does make the best fried potatoes in the whole world.
There you go.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Joe.
gosh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply, and have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays. The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her, she dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft, they're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
How would you like to have this? That's right, Ed Septic has his own t-shirt and hoodie. You can find out how to get yours by going to the Bob and Tom website, bobandtom.com. Check it out, Ed Septic.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this
Thursday.
After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
For the Hamilton Southeastern Education Foundation. So those tickets have gone up and are on sale. Once again, Jeff Foxworthy. The opening act, I believe, is a guy named Reno Collier. Wow.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're going to have chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Tom. Can you believe it?
We really are. Ms. Hooker has done a lot of homework and is actually roasting chestnuts on the grill right now. We're going to find out. We all tried the raw chestnuts, and they are pretty much tasteless.
Yeah.
They don't have any flavor that I could pick up on.
No bueno.
But just there wasn't a negative. It was just like eating a nut that has no taste.
Well, I think it's kind of a negative if it doesn't have taste at all.
But it wasn't.
It was a little bit of a chore to chew. Yeah, it was.
Well,
I felt put out.
I did too.
We'll see what happens when they are roasted. Now it's time to go back to the sports page where you'll find.
No, it's time.
We're done. Okay.
We're done.
It's time to go over to.
Okay, thank you very much. Christy Lee is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What have we missed?
The Wisconsin kayaker accused of faking his own death and fleeing to Eastern Europe has returned to the United States. This is a really interesting story.
I was rooting for this guy.
Green Lake County Sheriff Mark Podell said Ryan Borgwart
We'll leave the
back
jail
on his
open
own.
for you. Isn't that guy's name? Bodell? Bodett.
Yeah. Earlier this week, because of family, the 45-year-old had been living in the country of Georgia. The missing kayaker, quote unquote, facing a possible 9-month jail sentence and a $10,000 fine.
Well, because they spent tens of thousands of dollars dredging the lake looking for this guy.
There's no reason to do that.
What do you mean?
Guy wants to disappear, let him disappear.
Really?
He apparently fell in love with some Russian chick
Well, who doesn't?
online.
Have you seen them?
And left his family, faked his death, and moved overseas.
Well, yeah,
his family sucks.
Yeah.
No,
That's possible.
The woman that he met ended up meeting Bill Belichick, and she's going to play for North Carolina. She's a big gal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's
one of those Russians. You know, she's got legs like tree trunks.
The judge, Mark Slate, has released the 45-year-old Waterton man on a $500 bond and entered a not guilty plea on his behalf during the initial court appearance. The sheriff said Mr. Borgwart began communicating with authorities November 11th after he disappeared for 3 months.
Now, is he considered a flight risk?
Actually, no. He's not.
He's already proven to be one.
No, but he came back.
And he told
he flew back on his own.
He faked his own death because of personal matters.
I heard it was because he came back because he was craving Culver's.
I don't blame him.
They are good.
Yeah.
You can't get a Butterburger over in the country of Georgia.
No.
By the way, when the story went national, I don't know if you saw this. A bunch of Alabama football fans went, Georgia's not in the United States? They're cheating. They're very confused, you see, Josh. Georgia's also the name of a state and a football team. And hey, Dr. Daniels, where are you? Oh, come on.
Are you prepared to make a phone call later?
I've already texted him.
What'd he say?
Nothing.
The poor man is sick. I'm so sorry. I think this story is really sad, and it's going to. I think it's going to get worse.
Well, how could it get worse?
It is sad that he didn't get away with it.
What if he's
No,
what
but
if
this
he's
guy
happy
left his wife and kids to
again.
This guy deserted his family. I think he rode a bicycle or something to Madison, and then he somehow got to Canada.
What if his wife with a mouthy, awful shrew?
Kidding.
Been a horrible life.
What about that?
Yeah, this
could have divorced her.
Punks. We don't know. And plus, hey, the family should be happy. You want that guy now as your dad?
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be one. What day is Father's Day this year? That's going to be rough.
Or something.
That is going to be rough.
Speaking of Wisconsin, a woman there who left the urn at the movie theater. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a bitch.
We don't know.
Good God.
She
What?
said she did it intentionally.
I knew it.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
He really
urn
wanted to see Wicked.
was found
That was his favorite movie.
Classic Cinema's staff back in September, but when it went unclaimed, Beloit police sought the public's help in locating the owner.
Beloit?
According to WREX, a woman.
That's in
The kings of radio.
That's in Rockford, I think. Channel 13, is that right? Go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
no jokes, just facts.
A woman has since come forward to say she.
This is Chick's new thing now, and you just start show out the call letters. He's going to tell you where their antenna, the county that it's in.
General manager is Bill Daniels.
Oh, how about
No, it's Steve Fromson.
It's Dr. Bill Daniels.
Dr. Bill Daniels.
Yeah.
She purposely left the ashes to get rid of them. The woman who wished to remain anonymous said the ashes were her father's, whom she did not have a relationship with.
So why didn't she put him in a garbage can then?
She said, quote, I didn't want him or his presence inside my house, and I was going to watch a movie that day and decided to just take the urn with me.
She's an idiot.
And she did add she has no plans to retrieve the urn from the Beloit Police Department.
No wonder her father didn't want anything to do with her. She's a horrible human being.
No, it's a chicken and the egg thing here.
Yeah, maybe he was a horrible dad.
Then if she doesn't want the ashes, throw them away.
Well, that's a weird thing to
leaving
do,
him in a
right?
movie theater. What did she think was going to happen?
Why didn't she spread them somewhere?
Why did she come forward in the first place?
To flush him down the toilet so he can rest and piss.
Oh, jeez.
That is.
It's not bad.
I got that from Dr. Daniels.
I get it.
He is.
No, seriously, what?
At least I understand that.
I mean, can you imagine doing a funeral at a movie theater with the prices for the popcorn? Casket's going to be $50,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Although the good news is, when she took the urn in, he did get the senior discount. That's they don't even ask for an ID if you're in an urn.
No,
they just assume. They hope. We just thought as a better policy, we're going to let him in as a senior.
That's not good mojo to leave an urn behind.
Oh, God,
it's better mojo than to throw it in the garbage.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
or flush it down the toilet.
To leave it in a public place? Just
Maybe he was a cinema lover.
Take it out. She didn't say that. Just take it out to a tree and scatter it at the bottom.
That I think is very nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
No,
but the man hated trees, man.
No, she has a screw loose.
She has a screw.
Well, no, I mean, she deliberately takes it to a movie theater. Her father's ashes in an urn. First of all, the security at the theater must stink. She could have had popcorn in there, Josh.
You make a good point. How did she smuggle that in? We don't.
Had you caught her when you were in the movies, Josh? Had you caught her? What would you have said?
You were an usher,
leaving an urn.
Hey, what's I would go,
oh, ma'am, you left this behind. And if she was like, well, I wanted to, I guess I would say, please take that. We don't want to have to.
I still have to do something with my dad's urn. He wanted them to be spread out at Notre Dame, somewhere in Notre Dame.
Oh,
yeah, and they're at my apartment still.
Well, how many years have you had them?
I'm going to do it at some point. I've just felt weird about it.
How many years have you had them?
Oh, geez, a good 10 years.
I had my dad's for 10 years before my sister we finally did it.
We used to put our Haida key inside my Auntie Gerk's cremated remains at my house.
I actually kept
my mom and dad's house. I'm serious. We had a key in them.
That is really awful.
It was a silver box.
Can we talk about anything else?
So I'm wondering if that door is still on that garage of my old house. I wonder if
were the ashes
a little bit of Auntie Gerk's in there.
You did what this lady did.
No, I didn't.
Left her in a garage.
Hey, she was there forever, too. And it was a really weird, silver, it was like a shoebox, but a little bit smaller.
Yeah, but
and it just said cremated remains and had her name on it.
In the garage.
In the garage. Yeah, it was right at just below eye level. And so the key, the Haida key thing was right there on top of it.
Was your dad's sister?
He was like some distant cousin. So
you should have left her at a movie theater.
Eventually, my mom did something.
Maybe for a movie that she likes. Well, I don't know a lot of theaters that show lesbian porn.
No, not that end. They're different.
Did they not like her?
Isn't there Julia and Julie or something? Julia and Julia or whatever. That's,
Victoria or something, yeah.
The girl that stole my identity and moved in the apartment.
Pat was the warmest color.
Pat, are you going to do like one of those Shawshank Redemption things where you put the ashes in your pocket and walk onto the field at Notre Dame and pull the string in the pants?
The muted heart.
No, because they don't let you do that,
Yeah. No, not there. Yeah.
Well, don't say anything.
You got to walk by and just heave it like a grenade.
Yeah. Did he go to Notre Dame?
He went and taught there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He went and talked.
Maybe
taught there.
Maybe go to the theater and maybe outside the theater, scatter them there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say that.
I need to see him in the classroom, a picture in that day's newspaper.
You don't know my father, J. Gerald Godwin?
J. Gerald?
Yeah. He was in. You can see him in the movie
Molly Maguire.
Molly Maguire.
Wasn't he also in the Boys in the Band?
I think so. He was the leader of the Boys.
He played Emery, and convincing.
He really wasn't acting that.
When we come back, we have Dr. Daniels calling.
No, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
Live in infamy.
We have.
My mom and dad were upset with me because I really loved that movie, The Boys in the Band. I thought it was great.
It was a good movie. We have two stories. Cox in the news.
Speaking of the Boys in the Band.
And we have a story that Chick will actually love.
I'm working in gold over here. You guys are laying down with pewter.
Can you work in gold when I'm done?
Okay.
We have, you'll like this, UK, United Kingdom spy news.
I don't like that.
Coming up.
Oh, MI5.
And who's hard to buy for, and who likes being single more, the ladies or the gents? We have a new survey. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Music?
Yes.
Denmark's Prime Minister.
Christy,
Thank you.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Zamfir is back.
Oh, that's lovely. What do you call?
We need the slide whistle Christmas.
Oh man, do we?
Start writing.
I feel sorry.
With perennial favorites, Frosty the Snowman.
You might want to start it lower.
What else you got?
Do you hear what I hear? Not even close. Not even close.
Not even close.
No.
What about Jingle Bells?
Oh, I would buy this album. And finally, in its entirety, the 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas have been canceled. I'm just getting ready.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig.
Everybody, here we go.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling.
Okay, let's back them up. Here we go.
Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers.
This is an easy one.
Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 9, on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, Roman numeral.
I'm here. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, there's I, V, 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 I, V, I, V, I, X, 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 I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, V, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, wheels on a big rig.
Very good.
Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's XV, I, XV, I, XV, I, XV, X, IV, X, I, X, I, X, I, X, I, X, V, I, V, I, V, I, V, I, V, I, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman.
All right. Zowie. Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try this with.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. Sure, it'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
I'm in Bob and Tom's studios. April Macy was on Bob and Tom today, and I probably know more about what turns her on than anybody I know of. She's trying to play hard to... Oh, Eureka's! I swear to God, she is fire-ass hot.
Hi.
Remember me?
I do, unfortunately. I do.
Don't worry about that restraining order, because that's expired now. But you're famous. You've been on TV before, and I'm sure you're used to the porkerazzi coming in taking pictures. I swear to God you are.
Oh, please don't say porkerazzi.
Porkerazzi. You don't carry pepper spray anymore, do you? Because
It's so uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable, your porkerazzi.
Well, the last stuff you carried stung a little bit, but you are from head to toe. You want my pager number, maybe? Is that something you might
Perhaps.
be interested in?
Pretty lonely.
Okay. I tried to hit you up on Kristen Mingle, but your profile picture didn't really reply to what I had, so...
Yeah, you can go on J-Date if you'd like to see me.
Go on J-Date? Okay, I swear to God I will. I know what the J stands for. I had tennis elbow doing that all through high school. I'll see you, April.
Bye.
Sexy thing. Oh, my God.
Friday evening, February 21st, at the Fishers Event Center. Tickets for that event are on sale now. It's a benefit project. Should be a lot of fun. We'll talk to Jeff soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello,
There's
Chick.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Can I tell you a little something?
About
Yeah, you can.
Steven Singer?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Most other jewelers hate him. They hate him, all right.
Hate him.
Why, you ask? Because Steven Singer Jewelers gives you the lowest price every single day without phony sales or fake discounts. So, boy, that gets those other jewelers a grumbling. Experience the difference. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
And Jess Hooker's here with chestnuts roasted over an open fire.
Let's give this a little quick listen here because it's Frank Sinatra's birthday. Do you want to hear Frank do this one?
Nobody touches Nat King Cole, man. I don't think so. Not even Frank.
We're going to hear Frank try.
Give it a shot.
Apparently, Nelson Riddle's got quite good. Nelson, hey.
How do you not love that?
Wow.
Great.
A rare misstep.
Man.
Yeah, I'm with you. How about
no?
This is the one. Do you like the violins?
Love. This is my favorite Christmas song.
Really?
That's
genius, yeah.
I sit in front of a fire, make love to myself.
Okay, now you've ruined it. My point was, we've all been hearing that song for a long time, but I don't think many of us have ever had chestnuts, and we hadn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when you do prepare them. Did you actually open them up like that, or did they?
So in our vocabulary lesson earlier, scored is when you cut something at the top, usually in a cross pattern, and that's what I did. So when they start to break open and peel open like this is how you know they're done.
Ah, delicious.
So it's about 20 or 30 minutes. The grill was somewhere between 500 and 600 degrees.
Delicious.
Indirect heat.
But so you leave them in that.
You leave them in the shell.
And then do you eat the whole thing?
They opened up like
you shelled them yourself.
I did. I shelled them. This is what they look like. They're roasted color. They're darker in color compared to what you had earlier.
And they're smaller than a golf ball, but
Yeah, and so then I have rosemary and butter on the other side of this. I'm going to bring around one for everybody to taste.
Okay. And we tasted them raw, and our conclusion was they're almost flavorless. So, Mr. McGee, we'll start. Now,
All right,
are you going
I will start.
Are you going to do the butter first?
I'm both at the same time. I'm guessing. Why not? Right?
Okay, we'll try one. I want to see.
Butter and the.
So we can try an unbuttered and we can try a buttered. Is that the idea?
All right. No, she's got
salted. What do you want, salted?
I'd like some salted.
Actually, why don't you chop those up and put them in brown?
Why don't you make a dressing, Jess? Come
Okay.
on.
Chick McGee will now try the actual.
How hot are these? Is this a joke? So
fuses your mouth closed.
Oh, geez, they are kind of warm.
And this
All right, I just licked it, and it tastes. The butter's amazing.
I'm going to do mine naked. Yeah.
You're going to do it. Is it too hot to eat? What's going on over there?
Yeah, it is hot.
It's hot, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can hear the crunch there.
Oh,
I'll do mine with butter.
Is it good?
Yeah.
And the
Really
chestnut
good.
itself has some nice flavor to it. Mm-hmm. How about the mouthfeel?
And there's something on the inside, like a surprise.
Like an enlarged.
Like a fluid?
It looks like a filling, or you'll see it when you bite into yours. It's really good.
Okay. It's kind of like an enlarged prostate.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Pat, have you tried yours yet? Now, as a vegan, you're having butter. You're going to have a reaction?
I cheat every now and then.
Be careful how you swallow this, Pat, and don't choke yourself.
Like last time.
They're a lot sweeter when they're roasted.
Ah.
Okay.
I did mine plain.
So
and
far, is it a thumbs up from you three?
This is pretty good. It's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Godwin doesn't care for it.
I wouldn't seek them out, but they're okay.
I see.
But it's a Christmassy thing. Maybe if you had eggnog that was infused with a lot of booze, it might be more tasty.
I don't see me replacing my buttered popcorn with buttered chestnuts.
Really?
No.
If it were good, they'd have it everywhere, right?
They're trying to make money off of it.
Have you ever seen it anywhere?
Wait a minute, it gets better when you...
Don't they have them in New York City, like on those little carts
all
outside?
over the place.
Yeah.
You happen to have I just had a buttered one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to try a plain one. Now.
Wow. I didn't mind them plain. They're pretty good.
Okay. All right.
They're fine, but why? When there are so many other good snacks out there.
And they do look like brains. They look like little tiny brains.
Well, it might look like your brain.
They look like walnuts on the inside.
You are a small-brained man.
No.
What do you think, Tom?
Oh, Jess, here's
They're
yours.
pretty good.
Oh,
Not
thanks.
bad.
Yeah, they're kind of okay.
Not bad.
Jess, what did you think?
I haven't tried one yet. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Can I keep these forks? I have nothing at home.
Yeah.
Well, you get 2 little bites at a time.
I have nothing.
Just me and Jimmy.
We're using like crab leg fork kind of
Yeah.
things.
Little teeny little.
They're appetizer forks. But
They're not bad, but I wouldn't go back and get another one.
Right.
I don't know why, but I feel like this would, just from scent alone, would pair well with some blue cheese. Does that sound right?
Well,
yeah, some sort
except
of rich.
for the fact that nothing pairs well with blue cheese.
Yeah, dog turds don't pair well with blue cheese.
Well,
I'd
if you
rather
don't
eat
like
a dog
blue
turd.
cheese.
I disagree.
How about ranch, you hillbilly? How about
boy.
that?
Oh, now we're
Yeah,
talking.
I'd like to try that.
Okay. So this is one of those kind of romantic things, and there's probably variations in the recipe that would make them a little more tasty.
Well, they open up on the fire like a
vagina,
like an eager young woman.
Excuse me. Hang on just 1 second. Whatever Chick was taking the other day.
Look at that.
Apparently you're on it now.
Look at that.
It does.
They do. They open right up.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to you. On your end, this is what you see, is what you're saying.
I'm staring right down the barrel of that thing.
You're gonna do it. I think that one looks like the one Bill Belichick is seeing.
You're doing the doggy style. That's what
Boy,
you're doing.
there is something weird in the middle.
I told you. Why do you think I'm crazy?
It's a little.
Well, like Christy said, it's a fruit, so there's going to be a seed
it's
in
like
the middle.
a sweet almost in the
I'm having a plain one. No, these can go
You
away.
like 'em?
So anything else roasting on it?
So the song is changed now for you?
Why would we eat these when there are Cheetos in the world,
or even walnuts?
Well, I don't think they had Cheetos back then.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Can you imagine Cheetos dipped in butter?
Oh,
no. Just get on it right now.
No.
Next Friday for the Christmas show, Cheetos and butter.
Maybe it was a poorer time, and that's what they had available.
Man.
Because
Yeah.
walnuts are tastier. Almonds are tastier. Right. Peanuts. Roasted peanuts on an open
They really did choose the worst nut.
Peanuts.
Oh, no, God.
I'm telling you, they're dangerous.
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
choked
careful.
outside.
It's mad at me.
Maybe it's because Chestnuts sings better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah, the Peanuts would sound silly. It was like a circus.
I'm a producer. It sings better.
Filbert's roasting.
Macadamia roasting. Yeah.
Salmon fillets roasting.
No, that would smell bad.
Yeah, it would smell
You
bad.
wouldn't want that.
Maybe Pat, you can find the first edition of this, the iteration prior to the final.
Chick and I, in a couple of days, are going to do a nice version of this for you. It's about the commercialization of Christmas.
Oh.
Okay, very good. Now let's get a story out of Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
A UK man's been fined over his noisy cockerel's morning calls. According to The Guardian, 80-year-old
Now,
Harold Brown.
cockerel is that the UK's fancy way of saying cock?
I think a cockerel is a different kind of animal, isn't it? A different kind of
cockerel
bird.
doesn't have anything to do with a rooster.
Yes, it does.
I don't think it does, Tom.
I don't know.
No, it's
Okay, here we go.
Why did you jump to cock?
Cockerel is a male chicken.
okay.
A young rooster is what it is.
Okay.
Oh, this is Anna Cockerel. I'm sorry.
According to The Guardian, 80-year-old Harold Brown was called into court over the nuisance bird which was recorded crowing once a minute for an hour and a half by environmental health officials.
Christy, give us your best crow.
Crow or cock-a-doodle-doo?
Both, yeah. Or that.
We're doing, these are roosters, Josh.
She used the GD word crow, didn't you?
Crowing.
Yeah.
They're cocking.
Put a chestnut in your mouth.
I have the audio. I have the audio.
Why didn't he choke on a chestnut?
I have the audio of the cocks singing.
Okay.
Singing.
Well, let's play it and get it
sing.
over with.
You haven't heard it
They're
yet.
cockerels. Why are you going with cocks?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Because he wants to be a bad boy.
They're called cocks in America.
They're called roosters in America. The bird reportedly
They're
crowed
called cocks. They're called cocks in England, too. There so many pubs are named like the Horse and Cock.
Yeah.
At
That may have been a bad. They are huge pubs.
That is one big pub. Here we have the audio. This
Thank
guy.
God, get it over with.
Okay.
Oh, come on. How long does this go on?
Are these the Muppet chickens?
I don't believe
I think it's Sean
anyone's not into birds.
This bird apparently crowed repeatedly as early as 3 in the morning.
Super.
Though Mr. Brown defended his cock, saying the noise was more of a croak than a traditional cockerel's crow. Multiple neighbors complained about the squawking, which one described as a form of torture. He was handed a $255 fine for failing to comply with an abatement notice to keep the noise down.
Which means, I guess, eating the chickens, I believe, is the way to, you can't just talk to them and say, hey, fellas, look, 3 a.m., for God's sake, cut it out. No, thank you very much, Christy Lee. Coming up, who's the hardest person to buy a gift for? We're going to review that with comedian Al Jackson. When we talk to Al shortly.
I would love it if it just said Tom on the survey. T-O-M.
No.
Simply Safe. It makes a great gift, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Give
Joe Burrow could have used it.
Yeah. Peace of mind.
Yeah.
Joe would have peace of mind right now. And a great price. Get 50% off a new Simply Safe security system right now. It's the home security I trust. Protected the compound for about 10 years now. Get 50% off just by visiting simplysafetom.com. Simply Safe, a brand new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break in. Old school systems only take action once someone's already in your home. That's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime like break-ins, package thefts, vandalism before it even happens. The Active Guard agents can see anyone lurking or acting suspicious in real time, can talk to them directly and set off your spotlights and even call the police before they can break in. Simply Safe extending its massive Black Friday deal for Bob and Tom listeners. This week only get 50% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's your last chance to claim their best offer of the year. Just head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we're going to talk with... that's a singing chicken.
You shouldn't be allowed to run the equipment.
How many years have we said that?
You can't.
I'm looking for more singing chickens.
You can't
We're done
do
with
it.
the chickens.
Stop it.
Who doesn't love this? All right. Coming up, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents Cliff Notes Theater. Condensed presentations of timeless classics. Today's story, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
All right, you workers. It's Christmas. Now get back to work. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Scrooge, I'm a ghost. You need to change.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Here's a turkey.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. There you go. When you just don't have time to watch the whole movie.
Your pro bottom tan line.
Well, if I'm sunless tanning, if I'm doing this airbrushing, I just don't wear a top. No.
Gotcha.
Do you, I'm not trying to be crude here, but do you have some kind of nipple blocker?
No.
So then it just becomes kind of one shade.
Yep.
Do you lift the boobs halfway through to get the underbelly?
I don't really have a lot of underbelly.
Oh, okay.
Do they have like a clothesline where you can pin them up?
Wow. I'm quite proud of my boobs. They look
You should be.
nice.
They do look
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
I think
But even the nicest boobs have the underbelly.
Chick's getting a car. He left.
I don't have much of one. I'm very
should dip him, right?
Oh, definitely.
Are we gonna dip
you gotta dip him.
Yep. He one's down, maybe? Is that what we're doing? Or is that just a hello?
Bugs Bunny to oi. There he goes. Yeah, you scream like a little girl. Scream like a junior high girl.
That's all. Yeah, those two little bastards.
Now, before we let you in, I got a couple of questions I need answered.
That was unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. That was incredible.
Yay!
Thank you, sir. I knew they were at the bottom of it. Well, I made it. It's really, yeah, you can't stop staring at those two little. There's two hooks, and that's, so you want to hang on to something.
Okay, now, Pat is going to remove her wig. Go ahead, Pat. Can you see it? We're taking a little video.
Well, let Miss Pat put a hat on.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you yanked it right off. There
is that clipped on? Oh, no, you've got like a yarmulke. Wait a minute.
That's a skull cap to hold the wig on.
Looks kind of like a yarmulke.
So it don't fly off in the wig, Tom.
See, we're already down to the skull on your head, so we don't give you a skull
Miss
cap.
Pat is not going to place her wig on my head.
Go.
That's really tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez.
Let me do it. Don't mess up my wig, Tom.
You got a giant melon.
Are you supposed
Tom.
to cover my
I had no
ears?
idea.
Yeah, for a minute. Wait a minute, Tom. I got this.
Ow!
Let the listeners know out there that there are about 30 cameras right now.
You're really hurting my ear.
Let me make sure it's styled right.
Trained on Tom.
Do I have bangs? I just want to have.
You look like Weird Al Yankovic.
Chick, describe. How do I look? I can't see.
You have a very dark, curly-haired wig on your head, and with your pale skin, you kind of look like
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Not Denzel?
No.
Not Denzel in Flight?
You're a little too light.
You look like, you remind me of Tommy Lee
Just
Jones
because
in
you have
Lincoln.
dark hair does not make you a black man.
The 13th Amendment will...
Didn't Tommy Lee Jones have the black wife?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes.
You're giving don't give away the movie.
They don't already want going to Oscar. You sure do, Tom. You need a sister in your bedroom, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
I have to.
That's what you need.
I was
Tom.
hoping for Denzel, and I've got.
You look like,
You don't look like
you
Denzel.
look like a slave owner.
Christy hit it on the nose. You do look like Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Yeah. Did you hear what she just said?
No.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Josh and Ace and Pat Godwin, Jess Hooker are here. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
We've been eating chestnuts quite literally roasted outside.
Yep.
And our conclusion is...
we're all going to pass, I think.
You just did a nice job, but they really aren't all that tasty after all these years of the romance of chestnuts roasting by an open fire. I guess maybe sitting by an open fire in cold weather is much nicer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, coming up, it's the Ace Cosby joke of the day. Also coming up on the big screen, I believe we're going to hook up with comedian Al Jackson. There he is.
Oh, look at Al.
Oh, very Christmassy.
Yes.
Hello. I'm ready to go. It's that time of year, bro. It's my favorite time of year. Straight up.
Now, you're in Denver today. Do you have snow yet?
We had a nice little dusting yesterday, but we haven't had we've only had one or two storms. So it's just cold. It feels like when you open not the freezer in your kitchen, but the freezer that you have in the garage, that kind of just freezer that's for heavy duty, that really cold. So it's just cold right now. And also Tom, I'm glad that you brought up chestnuts because I just had this weird thought. I was laying in bed a couple days ago. And I remember when I was growing up, at every grown person's house that I would go to, my parents, like that were 30 years older than my parents at the time, they used to have walnuts with the walnut cracker.
Yep.
And it was like a display bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's silver cracker
I don't
thing.
see that anymore.
Yeah, we had that too, Al, and it would sit in the little cracker would sit in the center like a big monument, and then you'd have the walnuts all around.
Yeah, my grandparents would do that too.
Right.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
You know, what happened to that thing?
I always thought that was a white trash kind of thing.
No, we did it.
Yeah.
No, I just during the holidays.
That was like a classy thing.
That's what I thought too.
And then champagne cocktails.
But I was white trash, so there was a lot of things I thought were classy that weren't.
Right.
Like the glass grapes on your counter?
Like little airplanes made out of Busch Light cans.
How about the hats made out of the beer cans? We're crocheted together. Yeah.
Now, a couple of things, Al, that are bugging me. I want to get to, we have a master list of this survey about who it's hard to buy presents for that I think is really interesting. Before we get to that, though, my beef yesterday was the top 10 slang terms of the year. And my problem is most of them aren't slang.
Yeah.
Number one was demure. Well, that's not slang. It means like modest. And it
went viral. That's why.
Thing,
yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's not slang.
Right.
One of them was sobriquet, which is like
what is that?
That's like a nickname you give something, but it's
so
not
old. That's so old.
It's not a slang term. So I don't know. It just kind of bothered me that, and demure went viral because of some.
Yeah, there was an influencer that was talking about, hey, this is demure. Come to work and be prepared and look like you're put together. That's very demure.
Yeah.
Right. But so people are looking it up because they don't know what it means.
Yeah, it's
So it's not really slang.
It's slang because they've never heard it before. So
yeah, exactly.
Jess, do you know what I told my my girlfriend the other day? I told her
it's just protein.
I have to prepare myself.
Josh has been doing this all day. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Grab it harder.
Oh no.
Okay.
What'd you tell her, Al?
Oh, I was just saying I have to prepare myself for the day that I watch a 21-year-old DJ get famous for playing like Biggie Smalls and Tupac and get laid internationally by playing this dug up retro music. And it's like the fact that a generation that hasn't heard anything, hasn't heard of something, makes it seem like they invented it.
Right.
So this person, they used a word demure that used to be like on the cover of like an Elle magazine, if they were interviewing like Demi Moore or something, they'd be like, she's demure, she's mysterious. And now somebody uses it and they're like, oh, you can buy 3 houses because you used the word that I used to have to have in spelling contests. That is so...
Yeah,
like
Al,
it
we're
angers
doing it
me.
wrong. Yeah.
It's so frustrating because I don't if you make money doing something new, innovative. You have a new take on something old. But if you just say something that like my mom said 7 years ago, and everybody is like, where did we get this literary? It infuriates me. But yes.
But at least from your anger, we just got the phrase "get laid internationally."
Now, Christy,
that's
can
like
you?
One of those things that's on a porn site, Josh, where it's like get laid now, internationally.
Now, Christy, do you have that survey about who it's hard to buy gifts for? And I'll open it up before we get to the survey. Al, is there anything that you find it particularly difficult to buy a gift for?
My kids. And this is a bigger take that we need the B&T universe to win on this, because I have a hot take, guys, and I need to throw this at y'all.
I know the one thing I just heard: don't get them clothes.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my mom would give me a sweater, which is probably why I haven't worn a sweater in 60 years.
You don't like sweaters.
I used to get socks as a running joke. Like one year I got socks, and then for the rest of my grandparents' life, they got me socks. And now obviously they're gone, and I miss them, and I would love another pair of socks.
Yeah.
But like when you're 15 or even 12, like that's not funny. And that could have had a Nintendo cartridge in it. Socks.
Yeah, exactly. If they're like cool socks, maybe.
Oh, there's a lot of funny.
If they're
cool
fun socks, or the socks where you buy one and they send one to charity.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Yeah, but you don't care about that when you're 12.
Yeah, of course.
Like, can I play with it or not? You know, there's nothing. That was the line. There's no like, oh, some kids overseas are going to benefit from this. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, of the 2,000 Americans who participated in our survey, 20% said their partners and spouses were the hardest to buy for.
That isn't a big number.
Here's how you fix this. I have a shared notes in my phone with my family. And they get every time I want something, I add it to them. It sends an alert to them, and then they know.
30% said they want their gift to be a surprise, Jess.
Oh, God. Why are we setting them up to fail?
Will ask someone what they want and buy it for them.
Yeah,
no, I hate that.
No.
Don't set your partner up to fail. That's silly.
I want a surprise.
I thought that's what marriage was.
Setting
that's
up
why I
for
haven't
failure?
gotten married yet.
Thank you, Josh.
Right
you are, my friend.
Really quickly, here's my hot take, and this has to do with my kids, and I don't know how to shop for them, because you guys forget, when we had Christmas, it was because all year, this was your chance to get the one thing that you could never get.
Yeah.
That's why we couldn't sleep the night before, because you were like, I need to get that green BMX bike.
Right.
And this is the only day to get it. This is it. But now there's Amazon, where if your kid really wants it, you'll just be like, it'll be here Thursday. Stop, 10:33, it'll be here. You know, so they don't have the need for Christmas like we did in terms of having to use that day to get everything that you wanted on the planet. So I am telling you guys now, Kwanzaa is on the come up.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh.
Here, I have a theory, chick. Listen, hear me out.
All right.
Okay. My kids are 17, 16, and 10. They show up Christmas morning. They saunter in at about 9:11 in the morning, you know, like a hungover dad, like just sitting on the edge of the couch, like, what's up? Like, they're not running down the stairs because they already have most of the stuff they want. My daughter wants to go to Sephora. Like, there's not really something that under the tree that they could really want that they don't know that they're getting. So I think Kwanzaa, it falls the day after Christmas and before New Year's. So it's that kind of dead week where everybody's home, there's nothing to do. Kwanzaa is broken into days like Unity, Community. What does that sound like? TikTok. So you're telling me a couple influencers are like, oh, today for Unity, I donated to the clothing thing. And then I gave some bread to some poor people. Like, that's going to be, if a couple influencers pick that up with this generation, I'm telling you, Kwanzaa is going to come. I'm in
the dark here. Is Kwanzaa just one day? Or is it like Hanukkah?
6 days.
6 days.
Wow.
And there's a theme for each day.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Are there a lot of songs?
I don't think so, and I think that's the problem. Is Kwanzaa doesn't? I mean, they're I think it comes from Swahili, so they're African songs, and even as a black man, I'm from Ohio, dog. So Swahili doesn't sound great coming out of my mouth. And so I think that's going to be a big hindrance. It's just like you need to know the songs.
Colonists roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, I'll just jam some English Christmas songs.
His hat's floating in a pot.
Why are you laughing? Never mind.
I'm just thinking about, that there are a series of sort of classic cartoons.
Yes.
That show up in the New Yorker.
And a giant cauldron.
Yeah, the guy in the cauldron. That always killed me. You're kind of wondering what the gag is.
And he's smelling. What's for dinner?
Potatoes.
Smells great.
Missionary roasting on an open fire. Yeah.
It's also so xenophobic that, hey, if you go over there, they're going to eat you.
On the other hand, what the hell are you doing over there? They were doing just fine. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Who asked you? So Al,
missionaries go overseas and and they get pretty loose. I think there's a reason that everybody can't wait to go overseas.
Al, this is my
to be honest, there's not a lot of rules over there when you have all the electricity with you.
Hey, Johnson, we appreciate all the missionary work you're doing, but you can't keep going back to Thailand. Other places need.
There's more work to be done, Josh.
Yeah.
Now, so when it comes to buying something for one's boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse,
Yes.
what is the number for that?
It said 20% have the hardest time buying for their spouse or their partner.
Okay.
Yes. So
Can I ask, does this relate to the women in the room? I feel like women pick things up throughout the year, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I remember we were at Kohl's, and you said you liked that jacket, so I went back and got it, and then hid it for 9 months."
I don't do that, but I make a note.
Do that.
Yeah, I make a note of it.
Make a note?
Mhm.
Well, Christy already said she's done.
I'm done, wrapped everything, done.
What?
Yes. Well,
I have not thought about gifts yet. I swear to God.
Well, it's such a short period of time this year because Thanksgiving was so late that
It's apparently 5 or 6 fewer days. What?
Easy there, killer.
No, there was a stammer that scared us.
There was a bit of
a little bit.
If I were to spell it out, it would have been F-U-G.
Yep.
Apparently is what I say. Apparently.
Slightly before that.
It really isn't what you said.
Oh, God.
How many gifts do you get your kids, Al? Do you have do you have
a dollar amount?
We have a dollar amount, and then we try to give each kid the same.
Yeah, and it's kind of and I have 2 kids, so we do that. But also, a lot of my friends with younger kids are doing the 3-gift rule. Something you need, something you want, and a surprise. And you only get 3 gifts.
That's smart.
I wish I.
What is this, Lord of the Rings?
I like it, though.
No, I like
There's a religious
I'm
bent
writing
to
that
this.
down.
I like the structure. I think sometimes when there's too much stuff, everything gets lost.
We're doing the 3 gifts this year because the wise men brought 3 gifts to the baby Jesus.
That's what it is. I didn't know that.
You're so
Okay.
wise.
Yeah.
I thought these
the
parents were
wise
just
men.
really cheap. I didn't know. Yeah.
No.
I think the wise men celebrated Christmas.
The wise men evidently started Christmas.
Is Chick taking shots at the wise men?
No, Christy started it with the wise men. Yes.
Now, Al, when you would open presents as a kid, would someone in your family very carefully open them to save the paper?
Oh, that's old school, bro. You know my grandmother right there where you were in Shaker Heights, Ohio. At the corner of Avalon and Scottsdale, Tom, she would be there and she would. There's something to that generation that I think you just can't appreciate in real time. I would go over to my grandmother's house. She would be cleaning her silver on Sundays. With her gloves on, she steamed her curtains, and she would take the wrapping paper, and she would, no matter how crazy you opened it, she would flatten it, and she would save it for the next year. And it wasn't a money thing.
No.
It was just like old school.
Yeah, I just think it's pretty. When I save paper, it's because it's so pretty.
I don't save
but we would.
Pretty. I don't save paper. We just lost Al.
There were older women in my family that would they would take the wrapping paper, spread it out on the ironing board, cover it with a towel, and iron it so there weren't any wrinkles, and use it again.
Oh, I would have thrown them $6. Like, knock that off.
Oh,
there you go. Go buy you something nice. Here's a 20. Yeah.
It's slightly dated. It has greetings from President Roosevelt. Teddy.
I kind of miss it. The older I get, I miss just the old school. My grandmother, till the day she died, she would not use a microwave. She just was, she was just like, no, if you're at my house, I'm going to cook for you.
Aww.
I don't know. There's a beauty to that. Like, it's a slower pace of life, but it's just like my grandparents never used call waiting. They'd be like, I'm talking to you, Christy. Who's more important on the other line?
Aww.
And it's like, it's a kind of like, it's a world that doesn't exist anymore, but I liked the concept behind it. So, and I'm sorry, for everybody listening, I had to change my camera angle, so now it just looks like what it would look like if I was kneeling over you as a mafia boss.
Yeah, really does.
You look counselor. Like you're in one of the first rap videos. Where
I should be on the street with my neighbor, with my apartment complex behind me.
Right. Actually, you look like you're sitting on the toilet, Al.
I've got it.
Soon.
You look like a doctor in the jungle, and I've just been bitten by a tiger, and you're leaning over me asking me if I'm okay.
I really do.
An imagination.
When you're a doctor overseas, you can dress whatever you want. Like, you can have flip-flop on. It's like, what do you need? It's like this. Yeah, I'm your only hope.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks, Al. Have a good holiday if we don't see you.
Hey, I love you guys. Have a great holiday.
Love you, man. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
I love y'all.
Okay. Now, once again, thanks to Jess Hooker for making the roasted chestnuts this morning. We give them a sort of a thumbs down. I mean, they were okay. I wouldn't.
Really liked trying them, though.
I did too. I was glad that we did, and I could see if you were having a bonfire in the winter to include that. That'd be fun to do.
It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
And there may be some way to step up and make them fancier. I don't know.
We had melted butter and rose. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
We did what we could.
Yeah.
I got one word for you. Chocolate.
Oh, a chocolate chestnut.
Yeah.
We could dip them in chocolate, see what that does. But that's really just a transportation device for the chocolate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let's just cut the chestnuts out.
Just eat the chocolate.
Yeah.
Give me a spoon of the melted
Wait a second. Yeah, chocolate.
Yeah.
Roasting on an open fire. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
And I've got Prize Picks for you. That's right. Make your holidays bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. Over 10 million members, billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. The app's really simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Then you can pick more or less on their projected stat, like passing touchdowns, rushing yards, and you could win up to 200 times your money. Join now because the holiday season Prize Picks giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pixmas. Check out Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thanks, Chickster. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Jeff Foxworthy. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I haven't seen you much the last few years because you are like me and you have some young children. My youngest right now is 1.5, and I've got a 4.5. What are yours?
The wife and I were about 18 months into a pregnancy scare,
And it's
boy or girl scare?
this is a girl scare. It's getting downright horrifying. I got to be honest with you.
She's
guys.
not even one yet?
She's going to be one next week, and I got a boy that's going to be a 3-year-old.
Perfect. Greatest age of all time. It's like having a talking dog.
Yeah, but if a dog didn't do anything you said. Just get off! Get off the chair! Can't you see I'm bigger than you? Can't you see that?
Brilliant.
Look, here's the deal. This is 2 kids now, and anybody out there listening, if you don't have kids, way to go. Keep doing that. We're all very proud of you for not having kids. But do this for the rest of us with kids. Would you quit judging people's parenting? That would be. Now I realize I'm hypocritical in this. I realize that I came in for years and I talked about people's terrible parenting. I remember the jokes. I know the things that I said. I know that I talked about the child leash, and I can't believe they have a child leash. And, when I go home, what is there, a stake in the middle of the yard with a chain attached to it during the day the kid could run and dig?
Now you want one.
I want my kid trussed up like Hannibal Lecter. I want something over his face that he has to bite through to get out. And he would bite through it. But I understand I'm hypocritical. I understand that when my kid throws a temper tantrum at the store, it's because he missed a nap. When your kid does it, it's because you're a terrible parent. It's because you don't feed him the right foods, you're neglectful, probably just a bad person in general.
Correct.
That's what, I understand all that. Right. But I'll take it from those that have kids. But if you don't, every time there's a news story about terrible parenting, my single idiot friends, they go, my mom never would let that happen. She knew we were 100%. That woman in Cincinnati last year that dropped her kid in the monkey cage, and they had to shoot poor Harambe. Let me tell you something. I got a toddler. He's been in 4 gorilla enclosures. Sure. It's got to be half a dozen cockfights. I saw my kid in an ISIS propaganda video, man. You can't watch them all the time. There I am, scrolling through the internet. He's running through tires. He's got a rifle above his head, yelling about jihad. We're not even that far in the alphabet yet. You can't watch them all the time. Oh, my mom knew we were 100% of the time. Your mom didn't know where you were most of the time. I have 2 kids. I have no idea where either of them are right now. I imagine still in the car. It's been a couple hours. You can't watch them all the time.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply. And have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays? The new Ed Septic I'll Bang Your Pipes, Not Your Wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her. She dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft. They're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this Thursday. After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
Bofa on the front. What? Bofa on the front.
What are we talking about?
D's nuts on the back. The new t-shirts. What do you think?
What are they going to say again?
Bofa.
On the front.
And then on the back, D's nuts. And another t-shirt.
Uh-oh. You're having chest pains.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm fine. I do very well. But I don't know what on the back yet. What do you think? Are you recording this?
is here. And what would make a better stocking stuffer? The answer is nothing. You do a little bit of scratching right next to the fire and by your Christmas tree.
He's out there. He's on one. He's wandering in the woods.
He's scratching.
There he is, scratching. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And good news, today's show has been certified as a mess.
We got the actual certification?
Certification of a mess from the Unkempt Institute. We are officially a mess. Tom?
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Coming up, we're to talk with Jeff Foxworthy. Also, I'll remind you, Ed Septic is a little under the weather. I understand he's got just a brutal case of pink eye.
And he's not.
I mean, because when Ed Septic gets pink eye, it's.
And he's not speaking to us at all.
Okay. But those Ed Septic T-shirts and hoodies are available.
Hoodies?
Hoodies. Did I say hoodies?
You said hoodies.
They're hoodies. They're for if you're living in the hood, you can wear your hoodie.
I say.
Wear that hoodie.
The hoodie and the T-shirt are now available until until midnight tonight. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, grab those. BobandTom.com. A special hello coming out to Mr. Ken Dickowitz.
It's not Dickowitz at all.
I think it is Dickowitz.
It's Jakovovich.
I don't think we need to be spelling his name.
Jakovich.
No, we don't need to be. I can't believe Tom has been doing that.
I know.
But it's D-Z-I-K.
No, that's the guy's going to get letters.
Do you have a social security number too?
How about his mom's maiden name? Just go ahead and...
Well, boy, she had to love that man. What's my name? What's my name going to be coming?
Why not just Kenny D?
Okay, Kenny D is our winner. We're going to talk to him in just a few minutes. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk to somebody else who's got an easy name to pronounce because it's Ace.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is.
Yeah! Hey, Chick. Yeah, Ace. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer?
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? I don't know, Ace. What?
Rude off.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks.
No, not all the jokes are well done.
Go to Omaha, but the steaks are great. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off minimum purchase.
Hi. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, Tom? Steve Omaha. Here's the thing. We loved what you're doing, but can we sponsor something else? Anything else? Anything at all?
A miss is rare. How about that? Just like a great steak. Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Now, you want to go back to our survey, Christy? What have you got over there?
Yeah, we were talking about the hardest people to shop for during the holidays, and we found out 20% of those surveys said their partners and spouses were the hardest.
That does seem low.
Yeah, I agree. That seems way low.
15% said their children were the hardest to shop for, which Al agreed with. And 15% said it was tough to shop for their mom. And 15% said themselves. Okay, I am a shopper, but do you buy yourself a gift at Christmas time?
I do, but it's never difficult. Very easy.
Well, I don't know.
Do people go out thinking, I'm going to buy myself a gift today?
I think there are some people that, when your kids were little, did you buy your gifts for them, and then wrap them? And then
No, because their dad would do that.
Oh, that's nice.
That's how we did that.
But a parent did it okay.
Yeah. A parent would help. Yes.
Right.
Of course.
My favorite gifts every year are always from, you know how schools will have little stores?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Santa's secret shop.
Yeah, okay. And my nieces and my nephews have done this. And the stuff I get from them.
Like?
Oh, I've gotten like 3 different coffee mugs that are just hilarious.
Yes.
One was, it just had a picture of a bicycle on it.
Don't wake
I use it all the time.
I haven't had my coffee yet. Don't wake me.
Oh, they're like just total.
Yeah. I miss it.
Yeah, I really love just things. I think you'll like this.
My youngest daughter still kind of shops that way because she's very frugal. So she'll go to like a Goodwill or a Salvation Army or whatever, and she'll buy me a coffee mug every year usually.
Wait a minute.
And I love.
Yeah.
I love
Hold
them.
it. Your daughter's frugal?
Oh, very.
Ace, I think we have a love connection. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Now, what's the age rule now from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? What is the rule?
According to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, a man's ideal mate is half his age plus 7. It's in the Malcolm X movie. Go ahead, look it up. That's exactly what he says.
So, are we close with this match here?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Well,
He's only 22.
Nobody
Sophie.
knows. Nobody knows how old Ace is. I kind of know, but he's not going to. He's certainly not going to verify.
Yeah.
He's not going to verify it.
Okay, all right. No love connection, Ace?
No.
Okay, all right, sorry.
The average American plans to give 16 presents throughout the holiday
Radio,
season.
that's what they call it.
Yeah, but I mean, how is he to respond?
Right.
No.
What do you mean you don't want to be with Christy's daughter? Yeah, you got to keep quiet on that one.
Kind of awkward.
Anything.
Guess who's coming for Kwanzaa?
There you go. There's the line.
Now we've got
something.
We got a reference to a classic movie. Al Jackson just educated me on the...
Yeah.
Educated.
Nicely done, Tom.
Boy, I think we're done with this story.
Who's the hardest for you in your life to buy for, Christy?
No, can you say... let me just... this is a yes or no question.
Okay.
Or your answer is yes or no. Have you bought something for Andy for
Andy and I are not doing Christmas gifts this year.
That's where it starts.
Did you hear that?
Boy, the year you don't get presents, it all goes down.
No, guys. Andy knows better.
Do we have the music from For a Few Dollars More?
Does he still get the back door?
Wah, wah, wah.
Andy knows better.
I do have stuff for his stocking, like little stocking stuffers, but
you know who the most
we're not
difficult person is? You know, you want to know really who the most difficult person is to buy for? Yeah, if you have children, it's your ex-spouse. If you're
I don't have to do that anymore.
You've got to go.
I used to.
You know, that always takes such a dose of grace, and I've always admired people in that situation.
I have always done it until the last couple of years.
Sure.
And my ex-husband always gets me a calendar every year with the girls, and I love that. Every month.
Oh, your daughter's on.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, not just random strippers.
Right.
Calendar with every day. So
hey, look.
You did say they give me a calendar with the girls.
Yeah.
With my girl.
Hey, look.
By the way, that's what I want for this year.
Yeah. This year it's the
calendar with your boys.
This year it's the nipple clamp edition.
Oh, my
Very
God.
exciting. No, not with your girls.
That's when I get her, the mom of the kids, I get her something tasteful in lingerie. Not.
exactly. Yeah. So you can't go too crazy. You can't go crotchless with the ex.
You know, you can't go crazy.
She's a tasteful lady. I can see that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You can't go crotchless for the ex.
So
Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Coming up, we're going to talk with our shoe-in winner.
Huh?
We're going to talk with our shoe-in guy. He's the winner of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. He'll be picking with Chick McGee in the Shoe in the League.
You mean
Also,
Ken Dickowitz?
That's all right. What is it?
Poor Ken.
I think it's Jakavich. I think I got it right, even though it starts with a D. It's very confusing. And a little bit of Jeff Foxworthy. That's an easy name to pronounce. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
Josh, what are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
You're listening to World Champion Radio with Judah Friedlander, the world champion. Next caller, you're on.
Come in, it's Donnie Baker. Is this Judith?
Yeah, I just said it's Judah, the world champion. What's up, Donnie?
I'm a big fan of yours. I've read your book. I still got your posters. Hey, I just want basically your blessing or certification. You probably know, I've called you before, my progress in the martial arts, the fact remains I'm ready to be a world champion. Now, I've had, 2 off-duty reserve cops say I've got the goods, but since I've been on probation, Judith, I've basically struggled getting certified, and I wanted basically your blessing. And you're not my official sensei, but the fact remains, I basically think
I've got to interrupt you first. Donnie, I've got to interrupt you for a second. I can tell you're already a little scared talking to me by the speed of your voice, okay? If you want to get better at karate, you're going to have to get better vocal tone, okay? The voice that you're using right now and the speed at which you're talking is telling me that you're scared.
I understand that. That's because I
see you're stuttering now. You're stuttering now.
Verbs good. Listen, the fact remains, I can scissor kick a hornet's nest now and destroy the whole colony without hurting the queen. I mean,
well, that's good. I mean, my book taught you that, so that's good. I mean, you've obviously studied my book, and that's a good start.
And I know I'm basically. And you don't know this, and I've not told you this before, and I don't want your sympathy, and I'm not a cripple, but I have had Tommy John surgery on both knees, and
Okay, I'm sorry. I've actually never had surgery. I've never needed it, so I can't relate to your problem. No offense.
But no, I'm not offended. But see, I ain't lucky like you. Your name's Judah. You were born for this. If my name was Taekwondo Baker, I'd have the same luck. But you've kind of had a golden spoon in the martial arts. No offense, but Judah, Freelanders, duh. No wonder why you're so good at it. I mean, again, if I've studied switchblades. I've had to work my way up.
Yeah, well, see, that's one of your problems right there is you started your training using weapons. Okay, and if you want to be a really good fighter, you have to learn to fight without weapons. So I need you to get rid of all your weapons, all your switchblades, all your butter knives, okay, and start from the beginning. You got to use your body.
I'll take your advice, but see, this is hard. I mean, I've always been, you're talking.
Hey, I'm not saying it's easy. Becoming the world champ's not easy, Donnie. Okay.
I know, Jude. Well, listen, can I call you back when things get better?
Yeah, I hope things do get better for you. How many sit-ups are you going to do today?
You know what? I'm on break now. We're not supposed to do any calisthenics or nothing like that on break.
How many push-ups are you going to do today?
Let me drop my shorts and turn a cough to check me for asthma, and my test results came back short. Listen, I'll call you back when I'm off break.
All right, that sounds good. I actually have to do some push-ups and sit-ups at the same time right now. So keep training, okay?
You're the best, man. Keep rocking. Stay tough. I got to go.
You know it. Okay, Donnie. Okay, that was Donnie, everybody. We wish him well. He's trying. He's read my book. I think he needs to reread it.
Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And let's go way, way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was Laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC Lightning Bolt / Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were Laser, Lazer. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger so we had the band Laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out. And then we would change off the jackets, and we had our first gig in Marlon, or my friend Marlon at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. Played along. You know, we played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We know the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and then we went to we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
to the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that little bit. You know?
Uh-oh, we have a phone call.
Hold on, Bob and Tom show.
Hey man, it's Donnie. Bye.
Hey Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brent there?
He's here.
He's
Brett's
here.
yeah.
Go.
Hey, Donnie.
That's you. It ain't poison. Just like
That show, and I believe Reno Collier is going to be opening that up, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to talk with Jeff here in about 20 minutes. Well, that'll be nice.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Oh, hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin over there at the Guitar Central.
Hey, Chick.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, warm holiday greetings to all.
From the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair, I can't endorse Jess anymore. There's Ace Cosby. I shut up as well. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. And now I think we're going to get back to a little bit of football talk.
Is it time? It's time! The often imitated, never duplicated shoe-in of the week. The original football picket show. We started way back in the 30s when this show first started.
Back when it was in black and white.
That's when the show was in black and white.
Back in the day when a spread meant what a good gal would do.
All right.
On the first date.
Spread for me, baby.
Good gal.
Hey, round heels, let's get down.
Currently against the spread, 80 and 74. Tom, introduce us to our special guest.
I believe we're joined on the phone by the winner of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks from week 14. Ken, I'm hoping to get your last number. Is it Ken Jakovich?
That's Jakovich. Close enough, though.
Do it again.
Jakovich.
Jakovich.
Okay.
Jakovich.
Jakovich.
Not
like Dick Cavett.
Right.
Yeah.
Only Cabbage. Jakovich.
Because it technically starts with DZIK. That's kind of
correct.
Yeah.
That somehow that's pronounced like jaw. J-A.
Are you driving a truck there, buddy?
No, my wife is driving. I'm riding.
Oh.
Godspeed. Yeah, well.
Wow. So can she hear us while we're talking here?
Yeah, she can hear.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Okay.
good.
Sounds like a wonderful woman.
Ken, you won yourself that Steven Singer Jewelers gift certificate for $500 because you got all the games right last week. You were one of 5, but you got all the tiebreakers, so you get to pick against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week, but this time against the spread. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got to factor in the number this time.
Okay. Now go ahead, Chick. What games do you have at stake here?
Well, let's start with tonight's game. San Francisco 49ers hosting the Los Angeles Rams. San Francisco, the home underdog, and they're barking loud.
Are they?
San Francisco getting 2 in the hook. What do we mean by the hook, Tom?
The half point.
The half point. That's exactly right. Who do you like, Ken? San Francisco plus 2.5 or the Rams minus 2.5?
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Rams minus 2.5, Ken says. Oh, Ken. You're exactly right. I'm going to agree with Ken on this one. I'm going to say Rams minus 2.5. Let's see. Where do we go from here? The Tennessee Titans hosting Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tennessee, a home underdog. They're getting 5. You like the Bengals minus 5, Tennessee plus 5?
I'm going to go with the Bengals minus 5 on that one.
He's right again, Tom.
Wow.
I'm taking Cincinnati minus the 5. Let's see. The big one of the week, I'm guessing the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers getting 5 at the link. Who do you like? Philly minus the 5, Pittsburgh plus the 5.
I think the Steelers are going to do that one.
Oh, my God. I didn't think you'd go that way. I will take Pittsburgh plus the 5 as well, Tom.
Wow. Now we see why he was a winner.
Yeah, and then finally, the Kansas City Chiefs. I understand your favorite team.
It is now. I used to be a Redskin fan, but until they get some feathers back, I went over to the Chiefs.
You know, I will let you know, first of all, there's plenty of room back on the Hale bus. I want you to know that. And secondly, you can get some swell logos if you look. Maybe I'll send you a couple links there, Ken. There are W's with feathers on them and stuff, and there's a groundswell to bring the feather back in some way. I couldn't agree more, Ken.
Okay.
So the Browns +5, Kansas City -5 at Arrowhead.
This is probably the toughest one, but I am going to go with the Chiefs.
Okay,
the way
Chiefs.
they've been playing,
Chiefs to cover, Tom. I'm going to take the Browns +5. I don't like it, but I feel like I have to. There you go, Tom.
Okay.
And that is this week's Shoe-In of the Week. The original football package. I wrote this music, as a matter of fact.
Well, thank you very much.
It's all mine. Mine.
Ken, what do you do for a living? Are you a truck driver?
No, I'm retired. I was a wastewater operator for the city of Ithaca.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You remember my joke about Ithaca, Tom? Remember Ithaca, it's something.
Ken, you're very polite.
Yes, you're a nice man. Now, is your wife Polish as well? And if she is, what night does she bolt?
She's neither one.
Oh, really?
I used to bowl, but not anymore.
Okay. Now, with a Polish name, do you find that you try not to change light bulbs in front of people for fear that they're going to shout out some joke?
Yep.
Nah, I still change them.
Okay. I just think someone would walk up and go, "Do you want me to help you turn the ladder around?" You know the classics, Ken. Okay, Ken, congratulations.
I didn't got a good one here.
You got a good one, what?
I got a good joke here if you want to hear it.
Oh, okay. Only if it's dirty and racist.
Yeah. Don't do that, Ken, but go ahead.
Don't do that, Ken.
That's all right. We got a button. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay. Guy goes into a store, and he asks the clerk for some Polish sausage. Clerk says, "Are you Polish?" The guy says, "I am. But if I ask for Italian sausage, would you ask if I am Italian? Or if I ask for a kosher hot dog, would you ask if I am Jewish?" The clerk says no. Guy says, "Then why did you ask if I am Polish?" Clerk says, "Sir, this is a Home Depot."
Thank you very much.
The best episode of Shoe of the Week ever.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ken Jakavich. Thank you, Ken. Congratulations.
Damn.
Give our best to your wife and buy her some nice jewelry from Steven Singer Jewelers.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, she's already shopping. Her birthday's Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That was good timing.
Happy birthday.
That's my birthday.
I'd recommend the bracelets. Okay, thanks, Ken. It's a great pleasure speaking to
Happy
you.
holidays to you all.
Yes, sir. Thanks for being a good sport. I like that joke.
A good man.
So it was a Home Depot. You're telling me they don't have sausages at Home Depot? These days, I mean, you never know.
Are you Polish?
That's a classic. Coming up, we're going to talk with
I
comedian.
wonder if she's going to get the kind of jewelry you pound in with the hammer or push in with your finger. Is that a joke?
No, that's a much different joke.
Is that a much different?
Yeah, that joke involves
okay.
That sounds
tax.
Do you know that joke?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is much different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
tax joke.
Yeah, tax, TACKS. It's very complicated.
Oh, she asked for a tampon, right?
What?
No.
Well, she's buying with tax or something.
She's buying tampons, and the guy says that's $3.89 with tax.
And then somebody says, "Oh, you push those with your thigh."
Yeah, you push those in with your finger. You don't push them in on a tack or something.
No, with a hammer.
A hammer.
Yeah, that joke was completely destroyed, and nothing is funny.
You don't get to say anything to Ace forever.
Okay.
Okay. Christy, what else you got over there?
Officials in South Africa are asking people to stop jumping in front of cars to get injury payouts ahead of the holiday season.
Oh, Whiplash Willie. I know it well.
The government's National Road Accident Fund said the phenomenon of people intentionally getting hit near intersections and stop signs was becoming a significant problem. It acknowledged that some road users may be faced with socioeconomic challenges, but warned it's clamping down on these bogus claims. The RAF added road users are urged also to remember that the fund does not compensate for the death itself, but only pays for the actual cost to cremate or the deceased or bury them in a grave. Wow.
So if you jump in front of a bus, so your family doesn't, all they get is enough money to bury you?
The fund rejected nearly 50,000 claims in the last 2 years, but has paid out $2.5 billion in the most recent financial year. Wow.
Do you remember when the guy came here and did that in our parking lot and chick almost hit him? Do you guys remember that? I know you.
No.
So I worked at the front desk, and this guy comes in, and he was like,
this is all true.
Chick McGee just almost hit me in the parking lot.
Yeah,
I'm calling
that's
the police. I'm
That's
all
right.
these things.
Yep.
Chick comes in the lobby and goes, "Come outside. I'll
That's
hit you
right.
again."
Yeah, I said, "Come
and picks
outside."
a fight with this guy.
Yeah, I was going to fight him.
And we haven't had Sean Morey back.
So this was a.
It was a very long time ago.
It was about
last week.
21 years
So it was a scam.
I like
It was a scam, and turns out he was going to all of the radio stations and all of the news stations
Wow.
and hanging out in the parking lot.
And then jumping in front of cars.
Yeah. Also had his head shaved, telling people he had cancer. All of it was a lie.
My gosh, that's well. There's special places.
Yeah, the grift of the Magi. That is
not bad.
That is awful, though.
Yeah, that is terrible.
It's awful.
So people in South Africa, obviously, the idea is not to get yourself killed, but break your arm and get money from the.
Well, yeah, that would be the idea, but some people don't get that lucky.
And here's, son, here's your gift. Cut your dad an arm and a leg, literally. but I got $300 from.
Score.
I'm guessing it doesn't pay real well. You know what the perfect gift is?
What?
I'm not kidding. One of the perfect gifts for everybody are those beautiful Raycon earbuds.
That's right, and they've been updated recently, Tom. The latest model of Raycon's everyday earbuds. Better than ever with new features like 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and they also come with active noise cancellation. That's a must-have for traveling this time of year or being around other people, especially the relatives, you know. And the best part, Raycon start at just half the price of other premium audio brands, so you can grab 2 gifts for the price of 1. Yes, you can buy someone a gift and buy a pair for yourself. Plus, the everyday earbuds come in fun, vibrant colors that make unwrapping extra exciting. Save big for the holidays and get up to 25% off site-wide at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's up to 25% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
It's a great gift. And don't forget those full headphones. I love those as well. The solid headphones that cover your ears, maybe cover the ears of your kids, and you can
That's right.
You can peacefully do whatever you want to do. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Jeff Foxworthy. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
Josh, what are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
There goes your Christmas present. I was antiquing over the weekend, and there was this giant picture of Buster Brown hanging. It was a wall art, I guess. It was hanging. It was just Buster Brown, the way he used to wink.
When you say you were antiquing.
Yeah. Looking around for antiques.
This is not online. This is at stores, walking around looking at other people's old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Why?
Why is that?
It gives Donnie Baker the creeps, too.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Mom, Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie, how are you?
Good. Chick, my mom Phyllis used to make me wear Buster Brown shoes when I was a kid.
Oh, no. Wow.
I swear to God. Hell, I probably still got a few pairs up in the attic. Re-gift them to Woofy. Brings back memories. I ever tell you guys about my Christmas Eve last year?
No.
I got a last-minute part-time job at the mall. Because some dude got sick, so they needed a pinch hitter for Santa in their Christmas Eve extravaganza.
Oh, cool.
So, spoiler alert, I got all dressed up in a Santa Claus suit.
Did you? Wow.
And it was actually fun finding out what all the kids wanted for Christmas.
I'll bet.
And not a one wanted Buster Brown shoes.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, I got done pretty late at the mall, so I just left my Santa suit on, and I ended up checking out some adult entertainment spots on my way home.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, it turned out to be a magical Christmas Eve. I even wrote a poem about it. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
'Twas the night before Christmas. I hit all the strip clubs with guys getting lap dances, sporting half chubs. Dancers' garters were stuffed with singles and fives from dudes who didn't want to be home with their wives. Crystal and Roxy report to stage 2. White stinks keyed up. Time to do what you do. I dressed up like Santa with the suit and the beard, hoping the stripper might see me and want to get weird. When out on stage 3, there arose such a clatter, I craned my neck to see what was the matter. Then what to my wondering eyes did appear? The biggest set of jugs I'd seen all last year. Oh. She was fire-ass hot. Them D-cups were fine. I knew in an instant she must be mine. Forget Crystal and Roxy. I'm off to stage 3. Santa had never seen hammers quite like these. She danced over to me. Her butt started to twerk, which made her pasties fell off. So I went to work. I said, I'm Santa. Come sit here on my knee. I got presents for you. Have you something for me? She said, you're too skinny to be Santa Claus, honey, but I'll play along. You have any money? We were off to the back room in a flash. I whipped out my wallet and showered her with cash. Take my 10s, my 20s, whatever the price. And last Christmas Eve, well, Santa came twice. Enjoy the antiquing, chick.
Very
Bye,
good.
Donnie.
Very nice.
Touching.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
The Christmas poem.
Yeah.
I didn't know Donnie.
We were talking about racial stereotyping because you're a golfer.
Yes.
And I know that we were talking about golf off the air, but a lot of stereotypes in the world. Certainly, one of them about Asians in sports, and I think that's really now really being changed, particularly in the world of baseball, basketball. It's huge changes.
Great.
15, 20 years ago, you didn't really see that as much.
It's great. I love seeing Asians in sports, and yeah, as you said, Major League Baseball, the real sports. You know, we're not talking ping pong or pie gal poker or base juggling with your feet or really hard Sudoku problems or competitive hot dog eating or breaking ice blocks with your forehead or dancing back up for Gwen Stefani, the real sports. That's great because before, if I wanted to cheer for Asians in sports, the people I had was Michelle Kwan and half of Tiger Woods. That's
that was it.
That was it.
That's it.
Wow.
And you know, Tiger. Let's talk about him. You know, I don't know which half of Tiger made him want to cheat, but I think.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee's here and Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, Jess Hooker's here. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. And getting kind of Christmassy around here.
I like it.
I didn't
Talking a lot about gift giving.
A 90s sitcom. It's a very full house Christmas.
Okay. The king of songs.
We have, I think we have our guest joining us. We're going to talk with, we got the visual and everything. It's comedian Jeff Foxworthy. Hey, Jeff, I didn't realize you were going to be in the big screen.
I do what they tell me to do, except call in for my interview on Tuesday. I come in here doing the walk of shame this morning.
It's okay. It's all right.
We're lucky that we're having you back on.
You guys have always been so wonderful to me, but I've hit that age I'm still pretty good, but don't knock me off my mark. And that morning began with my youngest daughter calling me going, I have no idea where my babysitter is. She was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. I've got to take the oldest one to school, and I need you to babysit the youngest one. And so when you hop up in the bed with your hair on fire, and then a little while later, I get a text, did you miss an interview?
It's okay. It's all right.
Yes. So I'll come wash your car, cut your grass, whatever.
It's all right. It's all right. Jeff Foxworthy is our guest. Is this correct that you're going to be doing a show in Vegas coming up tomorrow?
Coming up tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like...
It's National Finals Rodeo, so they've been bringing me to Vegas for the rodeo for about 35 years in a row. They're like, all right, these people wear blue jeans and they spit a lot. Let's get Jeff in this week.
All right. Yeah, it says it's the Pearl Concert Theater at the Palms Casino Resort.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Have you ever been out to Vegas during Christmas time, though? It's just bizarre.
No.
Nothing to me says happy birthday, Jesus, like watching Granny on a rascal scooter smoke a cigarette and play 3 slot machines simultaneously.
Yeah. True meaning of the season.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
a better way to celebrate the birth of our Lord. I don't know what it is.
We're speaking with comedian Jeff Foxworthy. I've asked you this before, but I couldn't remember the answer. Have you had the mustache since the day you got out of high school?
I actually started it the summer between my junior and senior year of high school and had it continuously. And then when COVID hit, all of a sudden I wasn't working. And I thought, God, my wife and I have been married for 35 years. She's never seen me without it. I'm obviously not working for months. How long does it take to grow it back? And so I quietly went in, cut it off, shaved it, and didn't say anything and walked back out. And she didn't even notice at first. And about 10 minutes later, she looked at me and she goes, oh, wow. Grow it back. Since the 11th grade, I have shaved my lip one time.
Wow. Wow. Do you have any photos of that?
I do.
Well, you don't have to get it right now, but if you do, I'd kind of like to see it. That's interesting. I know that Bob has had his since the day he graduated from high school. It's never been gone.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Bob, not one time?
No. And he even has a birthday for it.
June sometime.
When he graduated from high school.
Yep.
Wow. Big news in the world of football, kind of down your way. It looks like Belichick is going to be heading to North Carolina. I'm just kind of wondering, does Tom Brady still have any college eligibility, Chick? Have you?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't that be great?
That was Tom played in the age when people actually went to the same school for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Did he graduate from Michigan? Did he finally? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking. That'd be really funny, though, wouldn't it? With Belichick going to college.
Stetson Bennett was at Georgia for 6 years, and he didn't graduate.
Wow. Now, we've been talking about purchasing gifts and how difficult it is. And this is a yes or no question. Do you have a gift for your wife already?
I have 5 gifts for my wife and a card already signed and sealed. And I'm not bragging. I just did really well this year. And I've been ready for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And here's what I would say to guys is, because nobody, and I used to do a bit about this, I was like, no man ever thinks, we're always the one that's in CVS at 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve going, hey, Bob, you think my old lady likes some vitamins? But what I used to do was, when I was on the road constantly, if I ever saw something and I thought, oh, my wife would like this, I would buy it then, even if it was February, and I put it in a drawer. And so that way, if a birthday or an anniversary or Christmas came up and you needed something, you weren't just going out and buying vitamins or a bathrobe. You had something there that you knew she would like.
Right. Yeah.
And so I had the drawer forever, but it's kind of depleted now.
But you're prepared.
And you kind of get to the age where I don't know about you. There's nothing I want. And so, you know, when my kids say, Dad, what do you want? I'm like, nothing. Look at the shelf behind me. I don't need one more thing in life. I've got too much crap now.
Yeah, what is on those? What are on those shelves? What is that stuff?
Baseballs?
A lot of signed baseballs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll like this, chick. So for years, if I was doing the Tonight Show or if I was hosting an award show, I'd just throw baseballs in a backpack and I'd take baseballs with me. If I was doing the Grand Ole Opry, I'd throw a baseball in a pack. And I would get whoever it was to sign a baseball.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And so, like, there's a section over here that's only comedians, and it's got, like, Bob Hope, Milton Berle, Johnny Carson, Richard Pryor.
Oh, my God.
George Carlin.
Whoa.
All on baseballs. And then if you go over to that side, it might be NFL play. Like, I asked Johnny Unitas to sign a baseball. He's like, you know I played football. I said, I know, but I just get everybody on a baseball. And so it's kind of eclectic and weird, you know. But
that's fantastic. That's great.
And then I have one of my hobbies is looking for arrowheads and Native American artifacts. So I got like some of those on the shelf.
Are you still bow hunting?
I am. I actually got a really good deer 3 or 4 days ago. My goal is I want to be able at the age of 70 to still climb 25 feet up in a tree and shoot a Pope and Young, like, record book deer at the age of 70 with a bow and arrow. Wow. So I'm 66 now, so I got it. I did it the other day, but I got to keep.
All right. Did you ever go turkey hunting?
Yeah, all turkeys look alike to me. I do it, but it doesn't get my blood pumping the same as.
What do you mean? It's like a personal thing? It's a hunt? You need one certain turkey? What the hell? Oh, there's that bald son of a bitch.
We're speaking. Go ahead.
Most outdoorsmen have one thing that just turns their crank, you know, whether it's duck hunting or turkey hunting or whatever. So I just like chasing things with a stick and a string. And actually, a lot of times I don't even take the arrows. I just have so many girls that it's just real quiet up in a tree. And
yeah, there you go. Yeah, I bet so. Yeah.
Do you ever think of when you're out there, do you ever think of a really great idea for a comedy piece, and then when you get back, you've forgotten it?
That sounds like every day of my life. No, in fact, I tell people, because I really feel like, I remember when I was starting out in comedy and the people that helped me. So I really feel like a sense of mentorship when it comes to stand-up. And that's the number one thing that I will tell young comics. I'm like, you have an idea. I said, I don't care if you have to pull in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot, pull over, write it down, put it in notes on your phone. You know, my whole life is note cards and a pen, but because you swear you're going to remember it. And for some reason, I think of most of my material after I turn off the light, but before I go to sleep. And so I have a pad next to the bed with a pen on top of it, and I've learned to write in the dark enough to at least be able to read it. And I have a pad on my bathroom counter. I bet I think of 70% of things I do in the shower.
That's so interesting.
To get actually, it was one time I was fortunate enough to meet Bruce Springsteen after one of his shows, and that's what I wanted to ask him about was writing. And I said, okay, I've got 2 questions. I said, one, how can a 20-year-old write lyrics like young girl sitting on the hood of a Dodge drinking warm beer in the soft summer rain? I said, nobody 20 should be able to write that sentence. And he was like, you know, I want to write stuff I wasn't going to be embarrassed singing 30 years down the road. And I'm like, okay, mission accomplished on that.
Yeah.
And I said, when do you write the most? And he was like, I don't know. I think of most lyrics in the shower. So what is it about the shower? Because I've spent 40 years coming out of the shower looking at my wife going, "Is this funny?" And she goes, "Yeah."
That's great.
But there's something about the shower that frees your brain up. I don't know what-
It's warm. You're in there by yourself, just thinking. When you were coming up, was it as a kid? You're the right age. You probably had vinyl. So, was there a particular vinyl album that you played over and over and over and over?
There was a lot of them.
In the world of comedy, particularly.
Yeah, the way I was always drawn to stand up. Now, I had an uncle that was kind of special needs that loved comedy, and so he would buy them, and he got me buying them, and I would save my allowance, and we had a collection of comedy records, and you can't say his name now, but Cosby.
Yeah.
I think I had every album Cosby ever did. Which is very interesting because obviously what Bill did in his life away from the stage was terrible. But you can't even talk about Cosby being a stand-up anymore. And Cosby was one of the greatest stand-ups that ever lived.
Yeah. Why Is There Air was one of the great records of all time.
Great record, yeah. And which I don't understand that because we still play Michael Jackson songs every day on the radio, you know, but so it was Cosby, it was Newhart, it was Flip Wilson. And then as I got more into teenage years and got headphones, it was Carlin and Pryor. But I would, like as a kid, I would buy those records and I'd memorize them. I'd play them over and over and over and memorize them. And then I would go to school and just do them and make everybody laugh. But it never occurred to me this was something I could do for a living.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in a blue-collar town. You went to work doing something hard.
Yeah. You mentioned Flip Wilson. He always kind of gets forgotten. He was brilliant. I just thought
there was a time there where the Flip Wilson show was must-watch TV. You know, Geraldine. And,
Yeah, I don't know how he got
passed over.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Are there any early Southern comedians that influenced you?
My granddad had 2 Jerry Clower records. And so I would go over to my granddad's house. I'm very close with my grandparents and listen to Clower. And you know, what a sweet man. What a nice guy. But like I said, it never dawned on me that this was a career option, which is like I do a podcast on our show called A Comic Mind. And kind of the reason I wanted to do it was to kind of show people that might think this is what they could do for a living. Okay, you're not crazy, and this is how comics think, and this is how you do it. And you know, it's funny because if you want to be an actor, you go to acting school. If you want to be a musician, you go to music school. There's no comedy school. The way you learn to be a comic is hang out around comedy and comedians. That's how you learn to be a comic. Well, and I do believe it is a special gift, and I treasure it. I feel like I won the lottery because it was the gift that I got, because I don't know why I can do it, but I think you're born with it.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to any of the song comedy guys like Alan Sherman and Hello Mutta, Hello Fata and all of that?
I remember, golly, I haven't thought of that in 40 years.
Most people have.
Yeah, most people have it.
It really is.
It's one of Tom's favorites. He mentions it almost daily. Yeah.
Here I am, Camp Granada.
It was classic. It was great. Well, Jeff Foxworthy's on his way to Las Vegas. He's got another gig coming up in February in a place called Fishers, Indiana.
Well, some damn guy. What's his name, Tom?
Reno Collier, I think.
Yeah.
And then at the Performing Arts Center, is it Bologna Performing Arts Center in March in Cleveland, Mississippi?
Yeah.
All right. And do you have a lot of gigs?
I've reached that point in my career now where it's an evening with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And people will come up and say, "Hey, will you tell the thing about the time you saw your grandmother naked?" And how did it start? I mean, that was 30 years ago. So,
yep. No.
But I still love it. I still love doing it.
Let me ask real quick. You do a lot more than the famous redneck setup. Do you remember the first one of those that you did? Was it something you just did on stage, or had you been planning it for a long time?
I had found, because I was always wearing jeans, wearing boots. I drove a truck. I'm driving all over the country doing clubs, but I found that they were always kidding me, and so I was playing in a place in Livonia, Michigan, a little comedy club. And after the show, it was November, and I said, dang it, I should be sitting in a tree in the morning. And they're laughing at me, and they're going, Foxworthy, you're nothing but an old redneck from Georgia. And the club we were playing in was attached to a bowling alley that had valet parking. And I said, if you don't think you have rednecks in Michigan, go look out the window. People are valet parking at the bowling alley.
Oh, that's classic.
And I remember walking back to the hotel, and I didn't think it was going to be a hook or a book or calendars or anything. I'm just trying to write stand-up. And I thought, all right, how would you know if you were redneck? And the first one I wrote was, if your mother keeps a spit cup on the ironing board. And I think the second one was, if your family tree does not fork.
That's great.
And I had them on like a yellow sheet of notebook paper. And years later, my wife found that in a drawer, that sheet of paper, and she framed it and she put it next to the front door of the house. So it's this
that's great.
faded, stained yellow piece of notebook paper. And I'm like, why did you frame that? And she goes, it paid for the house.
Yeah. She was probably looking for those presents you've been hiding in the drawers all these years. Jeff Foxworthy, always a great pleasure, Jeff. Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck this holiday season, and a lot of folks will be seeing you in Vegas at the Pearl Concert Theater tomorrow night.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
And again, I appreciate you guys so much and all you've ever done for me and for so many comedians. So please accept my apology for
not a problem.
Being negligent.
We're good. Just never let it happen again. Merry Christmas to you, Jeff. All right. I remember the first time Jeff came through, he had just started that, and he had a little cassette of some of his redneck jokes. He's such a nice guy. Now, a couple quick things here. We've got some important news coming up, I understand. But first, the important gift. This is one of my favorite gifts. In fact, I've just been making a list all morning of people I'm going to send these boxes to. They're not just any boxes. Is that correct, Josh?
That's exactly right. They're coolers filled with gourmet treats. We're talking Omaha Steaks, my friends. Right now, you can save on unforgettable gifts with 50% off site-wide. That means half off everything at omahasteaks.com. Plus, you're going to score an extra $30 off. And Tom, since you're going to be ordering, do you remember what the promo code is?
Yes, the promo code is BTS.
That's exactly right. So you're going to get that extra $30 off when you check out. 5 generations of experience have made sure that when you receive Omaha Steaks, you're getting the very best. The gifting experts there have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift with so many thoughtfully curated gift packages featuring gourmet favorites. Maybe you'll get some of those bacon-wrapped filet mignons. The Jumbo Franks are the finest hot dogs you'll ever have, and we mean it. From legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts, so much more. Save 50% off site-wide for a limited time, though. So get on this at omahasteaks.com. And Bob and Tom Show listeners, that's you. You get an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Be sure to put that BTS in there. It helps us out. It helps you out. And Omaha Steaks sure appreciates it. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply. omahasteaks.com.
It's a great gift. Thank you very much. Coming up, knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This is Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
Yeah. Water?
And we've got the brass to mouth horns and the lovely Steven Singer singers. And I believe we have a special presentation coming up. I'm not. No one's telling me anything.
All right. Duke. Thank you very much, Duke.
Yes,
Sounding
thank
great,
you.
gentlemen.
What's going on in sports, Chick?
This is weird.
I kind of like it.
We have a special guest.
Wait a minute! I think we have a very special unannounced guest, and I'm just beyond consolation that
What?
Tom's going to miss this. I don't know. Did you see?
I saw something.
Saw something.
What's going on?
It was like the
I
Finn
thought I
and
saw
Joe-
Fan.
Well, who could this be?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Mango.
Yeah.
So nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Dick Mango in the house.
Mr. Mango.
Oh, man. Man, I feel like I'm channeling the king.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, my God.
I'd like to introduce the band, but I don't know their names.
That's all right, Dick.
No problem.
I got this young elf next to me, Mr. Duke. Oh, it's Dr. Duke. Excuse me.
Wait for it to come around.
Wait for it to come around.
Here comes the top of the form, then.
Here it comes. I think it's Hatfield's coming right here.
Oh.
Here now. Right now.
5, 6, 7.
Have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue. Just thinking about you.
Oh, man.
Decorations of green on that big Christmas tree. Won't be the same since you ain't here with me. All those blue snowflakes. I can see them fall. And then those red hot memories. Us two balling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas wife. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Now, you probably can't imagine yours truly, Dick Mango, being blue at Christmas time.
Oh, no.
Because I'm never going to be alone on Christmas with a... But I am alone on Christmas. Sorry.
Which is it?
You know, when you see those red and green balls on that Christmas tree, you're thinking about the blue balls hanging on me because I'm alone.
Yeah.
You mentioned, you know, bitch left me for a mall Santa Claus.
Oh,
Of course, they had a new F-150 from Ford.
Oh.
I can see the appeal. But, I'm just going to pause while wait for the music.
Sure. Yeah, gotta wait for it. Vamp, Dick, vamp.
You'll be doing all right. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas wife.
Oh, God.
But I'll have a blue Christmas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Mango. Very nice.
Oh, boy. Your stocking is hung, and so, of course, so am I, like a donkey. Like a donkey in a live major nativity. So.
All right.
Good night. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Dick. Oh, what a shame that Tom missed that.
Yeah,
He's going to be very...
Oh, boy.
He's
He
gonna be
loves Dick
very
Mango.
upset.
He's his biggest fan.
He's a big fan.
I didn't know Dick Mango was so good at accents. My goodness, that Elvis was killer.
Well, when you channel the king, it's going to come through, isn't it? Boy, oh, boy.
Hey, I'm I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply. And have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays? The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her. She dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft. They're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this Thursday. After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
A song, but he needs his keyboard.
Oh, okay.
And you asked
I
it
thought
in
he
a
put all his stuff away.
snotty way, so he's.
No, I mentioned this to him 4 hours ago.
Well, usually.
You forget things.
And we usually do
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello.
a history segment.
Well,
here,
that's
so
part of the
he's
history.
Not,
That's part of what today in history is.
Hi, everybody.
Frank Sinatra's friggin' birthday.
Hey.
All right, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Pat left his phone open. Who should I text?
Touch that phone. Just, you know who.
I'm just gonna start.
Here,
reading
no. Here, wait a minute. No. Take a picture of your elbow so it looks like your butt.
GOTOHELL.
I am not kidding. Turn that off.
I did.
Oh.
I read it first, but I did turn it off.
You.
Wow.
How many curse words were in there?
Oh, nothing.
I don't like it from
just
behind.
some photos.
I'm sorry. Where was I? I know.
I
Welcome
hate
back.
doing it in the
Well, yeah, all right. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. Now, where was I? I know. It is time to.
Today's Frank Sinatra's birthday, Pat.
You know.
You can't diminish a quality feature like this.
Kids. What is it, the 12th of December here?
What year was he born, Tom?
1915.
Was it 15? I got to look it up here. I don't have it.
that's what you said earlier, 1950.
I was guessing. I honestly have not looked at it. Let's see now. Today's the 12th of December. We go to the internet.
Birthdays.
Yeah, it is 1915.
I've
Frank
had
Sinatra's
a few. I've had a few to mention.
This is a song about how selfish I am, called My Way.
15.
Oh, 15. Oh, that's quite different.
Even when you mishear, you'd think your brain would go.
1950?
I'm just like, hey, before you ask what I said, think it through. Think it through and make some guesses.
I didn't realize this would happen.
Thanks,
I'm sorry.
1915.
Yes,
Hey, chairman of the board. B-O-R-E-D.
You know I like birds, right?
Oh, you know, he loves birds, Tom.
I had birds for a while. I couldn't keep the birds alive.
I can't believe anybody has a thing for this many birds.
Like parrots and stuff?
Oh, no, I had egrets.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I've had a few.
Yeah.
And chick a cockatoo who needed too much attention.
That's enough. What else did we have in those?
You know, I put them, if I came back here, I'm doing the whole song. In a doobie doobie zoo.
Doobie doobie zoo.
But they didn't like.
Nope.
That form of detention. Oh, they want to live a life that's full. Crap on cars on the highway. So I opened. You know, it's my birthday, be nice. Up their cages. And let them fly away.
Nice.
All right. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
I think it was all worth it.
Old blue eyes.
Okay. Apparently we have a phone call. Can you grab the phone over there? I understand there's a hotline call.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show. Hey, it's Ed Septic.
Oh, hey, Ed. Ed, sorry, Ed. We lost you earlier today. You okay?
Hey, did you guys know that Charlie Daniels didn't sing Walking Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu?
I didn't know that.
So that's what you were trying.
All right. That helps.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, buy my T-shirt. I appreciate you guys all doing testimonials. You each got a $20 O'Charlie's card headed your way.
All right.
Oh, I missed the roll.
Thank you,
Talk to
Ed.
you guys later.
All right.
Okay, the Ed Septic T-shirts and hoodies apparently are available until midnight tonight. Then that's over.
I would have never guessed Charlie Daniels.
No,
Never.
no.
Once again, Ed Septic out with a brutal case of pink eye. Happy birthday to Bob Barker, of course.
Yeah.
Famous dog lover. Is it too late for me to rebrand my new dog Dungy as Barker?
It is.
What a great name for a dog.
Barker?
Barker.
Yeah, especially if it's a barker.
Yeah.
Bark a lot?
He barks more than the golden retrievers. And one of my golden retrievers almost never. If he barks, something is happening.
Yeah.
Very serious. He barks like once a week.
Lucky.
Yeah, my oldest boys barking for the yak woman.
Hell of a nice lady.
Happy birthday to the late great Dickie Betts from the Allman Brothers.
We're the only ones.
Anybody that's alive have a birthday today?
But he's never heard.
But he's never heard.
No. The guy from Love Actually, Bill Nighy.
The guy.
I forget his.
It's not a hard G.
No.
No, let him sit there.
Like you didn't love that.
Let him suffer. No. I'm letting you suffer. Let's see. Jennifer Connelly, Christy, how about that?
Jennifer Connelly, we like
A Beautiful Mind.
Sure.
And of course,
But.
And it was in 1901 that Guglielmo Marconi sent the first transatlantic radio signal.
What was the first name?
Giuliano.
Yes.
Not even close.
He's not even trying.
And
a friend of mine from Chicago.
Guglielmo. And Ace Cosby's great grandfather told the first Ace Cosby joke of the day.
I don't think he did.
1901. Yeah.
How about that?
When was this?
Bill Nighy?
1901. Never mind.
Must have been in the north.
Nice callback. Excuse me. This is the Bob and Tom Show.